And the stream is live.
Jerry is not.
Oh, that's the other thing I need to bring up is the Twitch chat.
Stab it with a
alive.
knife. Stab, stab, stab.
It's alive!
Damn my accuracy. I have such terrible. Oh well. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Even though there's probably 0 people in here right now.
Yeah, this is why
Most definitely.
This is why we patter around for a bit, for the first minute or two.
I guess Jerry still has some time then.
I mean, theoretically,
just a little bit.
Dan, you joined just now, and for a moment I thought that was Jerry joining it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
If only.
Oh wait, Hero Shepherd and Eternal Flame Live, they're here already.
Oh, look! Would you look at that?
Shout out to you guys, you're on time.
Oh,
I'm gonna raise my mic volume.
okay.
I remember my mic volume.
Okay.
Before. There we go. That should be good.
I had to take a moment to remember where my Persona 5 case was. I forgot I've got the metal book.
Blaze is also here. You've been waiting for an hour and... Well, oh hello Nether. Eternal Flame, shout out to you and your persistence.
The viewers are more prepared than Jerry is.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, Jerry's not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
We'll cover that once we fully get started.
It's not our fault. We tried.
Also, will I get control of Talia?
I mean, I could if you like.
You might as well give him control of Talia and just like, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know if he would play her though.
She's probably not strong enough for anything yet.
There you go.
Hero Shepherd was waiting for an horror. I think he meant to say hour.
No, he was actually waiting for a whore. His girlfriend left him, so he had to employ one.
No, and the one he employed turned out to be Freddy Krueger because he's waiting for a horror.
Oh right.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh hey,
Jerry's the final boss.
My sources indicate that I am not of this world.
Can I make myself big? No? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Jerry the Giant.
Oh.
The Jerry Green Giant, except he's
Seriously.
purple.
Seriously, this looks like a freaking, this looks like a Star Trooper of some sort.
How big can you make him?
Yeah, I guess he does, doesn't he?
How big can you make him?
Yeah, when you size him up this big.
I like how Dan's overlaid on top of him.
Oh wow, apparently Ubisoft just dropped a bombshell.
What did they drop?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
What?
Yeah. For people who don't know, there was this little-known game called Beyond Good and Evil that Ubisoft made during the GameCube and PS2 era.
Yeah, which was for Xbox.
It was a cult classic. Not a lot of people played it, but the people who did said it was really good, and now it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, and it's available for Xbox 360, and it was one of the Games for Gold, so I have it.
So, good job, Bethesda. You started with a weak axe to make everyone else look better.
Now let's hope Ubisoft doesn't fuck it up in the way it usually fucks games.
Alright, should we get started?
I suppose so.
Alright, so Jerry's not here. If he shows up our way through, that's all well and good. We'll get him in. But for now, we're gonna be leaving him behind.
Yeah, he got distracted by a butterfly.
We tried.
He decided to read all the books in this place, and they got tired of telling him there were no books, so they wrote books for him.
Oh.
See, you say that. I was actually planning on giving him books.
Oh, then he's reading those books.
No, he didn't get them. He's not here.
He'll get him when he gets here.
He's reading children's coloring books.
And everyone's frowning because he can't draw in the lines.
Nah, he just suddenly came down with absentitis.
Absentitis.
Oh no, the worst! It's terminal!
Might as well put him in bed, I guess, because he's so sick. Bleh. Alright, are we ready to start?
Yep, I think so. Alright.
Should we recap last session real quick?
Okay.
What
Should I
happened?
do it, or do you want to do it?
I mean, I suppose I can do it. Alright. Last time on Reassembly, the gang woke up to a robo-rhino attack.
Yeah, that happened.
Yep. And then they went back to the fortress. They did some chatting around. Dan made some foulness potions. They explored the basement. They found a friendly ghost, or at least an indifferent ghost. And then they also found a dead alchemist. A rug almost killed Jerry. And then they also found the alchemist stuff, which included some potions. And let's see, Dan's egg hatched because of a scroll in there. All good things. And then they also went off and hunted a wormling, which went so smoothly, the wormling did not get a turn.
Yeah, and we got some pretty good loot from that.
I did 25 damage to it, and that was the second lowest amount dealt on our turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, got quite a bit of good stuff there.
Oh, Hero Shepherd is Hero Shepherd is actually shiny hunting a ghost Pokemon. They really are looking for a horror. Hope you get it.
And then they all came back here. And they all came back here, and they were told that the Merchant Chance should return with the Night John and their supplies in the morning.
Yep. I remember when we left off, I was doing my attunement for my ring that lets me avoid difficult terrain.
And also magical entanglement and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've now done that, Tim. Yay.
Yep. And Max
You have
also
to
got
actually
his
be
thing.
wearing it.
Yeah, I am. Max was
Of
also
course.
doing his thing, but I don't think it needs it.
I was about to say, of course, you should be very tired because you needed a
Just needed an hour.
Jan like glitched out hard there.
basically, you did not take a long rest because you used a short rest to attune the ring.
So you only have a short rest, but that's fine because he wasn't damaged anyway.
I didn't use rage or anything, so I didn't lose much on that. By the way, I discovered we also were doing short rests incorrectly.
Oh.
How so?
For every single hit die you roll, you're supposed to add your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's not.
We
as
only
bad as it
did
could
one
be.
short rest, so it wasn't that bad. But from now on, anytime we do a short rest, add your con mod to every dice roll.
All right.
Noted.
Okay.
Could we recap real quick? I have the Periapt of Health now, and just to clarify, that's just like I can't get any sicknesses or diseases, correct?
Let me get the thing.
I just want to refresh my memory that that's what it is.
Oh right, I've got that, which means I can use one of the things I have. So
Being very
I'm
vague
going
right
to-
now.
Vagueness.
I am
great.
intentionally vague. So I'm gonna switch this.
Immune
What is
to contracting any disease while you wear this pendant. If you are already infected with disease, the dependent suppresses it.
Okay.
Doesn't
And I-
cure you, it
Yeah.
suppresses it.
Well, I didn't have a disease. To
I was about to
begin with,
say-
so do I have to? I don't have to roll
Yeah.
for STD, do I?
Not as far as I know. How wild were Fiora's college years?
I mean, she spent most of them in a town where she shot people, so.
Alright. Alright. Shall we begin again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. Morning dawns much like any other. And after a rousing breakfast, served by the mighty Gourmando,
Hashtag remember Gormondo.
Did he use
Hashtag
any? Did he use any of the dragon meat or no?
not yet. He's saving it until he finds the perfect recipe.
Ah, excellent.
The perfect
Anyways.
way to.
Once you're all done with your morning repast, is there anything you would like to go ahead and do before I initiate story elements?
This gem I got, is it a diamond? This 50 GP gem I've got, is it a diamond?
I mean, I guess it could be. It would be a rough diamond, but I guess so.
I need a diamond worth at least 50 GP. I don't care if it's rough or not.
Okay, then yeah, sure.
Sweet. I have a
I think
rhyme.
it is assorted gems.
So what are you doing, Dan?
I
I
am.
think it may be for a spell or something.
Yes, it is for a spell, and I've been waiting to get the thing.
All right, yay then. Glad I unintentionally gave you that.
I don't have like a tinker's kit, so I can't really do anything.
I cannot do anything right now either.
I guess
Alright.
I guess all I did was scout around outside. So if anything would have happened, let me perceive. Other than that, I'm good.
Alright. If you will direct your attention to the courtyard. After a bit of the morning passes, you see some familiar faces returning to you, along with a new one.
Oh no, it's the goblin army, and they brought their boss.
Into
Not really.
Into the castle on a horse-drawing carriage comes Chance, John, and a new person, and they start unloading their goods.
Yay.
I was looking down, waiting for you to bring them up the entrance here, and then I just scroll up and I'm like, oh god, they're here.
There actually is like one pack that lets you get a player character carriage that you can move around.
Hey, how's it going? Was your trip good?
Ah, good to see you, friends. Glad to see no one is dead yet.
Same to you, good sirs, Chance says. I hope you don't mind having left while you were gone, but I felt we had gone too long without proper supplies.
That's fair. This is
So that
probably a
means
good
you've
idea.
got a. So this means you have a trade route open now, right?
Correct. I went to one of the closest towns I could find and let them know that we are alive and over here. So we should have an influx of regular goods.
Yes.
Who is
My friend here is a blacksmith. I thought you could use his services.
Ah, perfect.
I tried to get everything I thought of, so anything you think you normally could get from a general store or a blacksmith, you should be able to find amongst our things. Of course, I will actually have to charge you for them because I am a businessman and I had to procure these on my own pocket money, but I'm sure you don't mind that.
Completely understandable. Completely understandable.
Fair enough. While you were gone, we killed Dragon.
It appears we were both busy.
Yeah, I have a lot of its scales.
We
Oh.
cleared out a lot. We cleared out basement. We got important.
Nothing like good treasure to stimulate the economy.
If you see a ghost flying around, just ignore it.
Yeah.
Or better yet,
Ah.
I was about to say, better yet, greet her. Make her feel like she's here.
If you say so.
It's fine. It's fine. So what?
Meanwhile, John seems to start wandering towards the barracks.
Yeah. Wait, hang on, real quick. Does John know about Dafar?
Yeah,
he was here when Dawar
Okay,
showed up.
I just wanted to make sure so I didn't have to go. No.
John's going to bed.
Okay. So
Yeah, all that walking. Go ahead.
what do you have for sale in the way of weaponry? Just out of curiosity.
The blacksmith horn is like, I got all your basics here. Got your swords, your hammers, your bows, your long swords, short swords, your scimitars. We got some poles.
Do we have to
Wanted, I could probably get it for you.
Suddenly just...
Fiora makes a dumb joke, apparently, and nobody notices.
Is that one of your roles?
I was just like, do we have to vote on them? Because he said we have polls.
No, I'm saying you essentially have access to shops. Shop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I will need to see you about some equipment I have uncovered in our journeys.
All right, much like we've done in shots before, we're just going to take it in rounds.
Okay.
So just whoever feels like it, just say what you're going to do.
Do you sell bullets?
Yeah, I got some of those.
How many? How much?
Yeah, I got 20 made right now.
Okay,
Rhino now has to look at the actual price for ammunition.
I'm worried that's going to be like ludicrously expensive.
Well, good thing we have stuff to sell.
Ah, here we go. Ammunition.
Ah, shit.
You okay, Dan?
I screwed something up, and I don't know what I did.
What happened?
My book hit a button on my freaking keyboard, and now I can't view the character sheets correctly. Oh, wait.
Try just refreshing.
Just gonna hit. Nope, I think I found something.
Alright.
Yay.
Okay, I got it. It's
Okay,
everything's fine. This is fine.
Alright, he looks at you like they're gold each.
1 gold each. I will take all 20 of them.
Pleasure doing business with you. He hands you a bag of balls.
Are they just regular bullets?
You are in the time when bullets are essentially ball bearings.
Yeah, I'm saying, are they regular bullets, like not +1 or whatever?
Yeah, they're just regular.
Alright.
All
Alright,
right,
someone
so-
else can go before I do more stuff.
It's what it's what he had on hand.
Okay, so
Are bullets
Does
universal?
anyone-
Yeah, between my 2 guns, yes, at the very least.
okay, so anyone need a shield?
I don't think I can
No.
do shields.
I already have 2 shields, I think, unless I threw one away.
Okay,
You could be Jerry.
so
Just 2 shields on one on each hand.
okay,
A bag of
that'll
balls.
be one. I'll take out one shield. I guess I can sell my gem because that's worthless to me.
I might have gotten rid of my older shield. Because I only have a
And-
shark tooth shield now.
Eh.
Does anyone want the potion of gas? I've got a potion of gaseous form, and I don't remember what it does.
Rhino, can you double check that?
Alright, opening up the thing again. I'm just going to keep it open this time because I didn't realize you guys would be
Also,
so questioning me.
also, if we
I didn't realize I had.
if we sell something in our inventory like gems worth 10G each or whatever, are we just straight up we're getting that much for it? He's not going to try to haggle us.
It depends what it is because I did look up the general exchange rate for most things. Gems are generally exchanged for their monetary value, whereas weapons and armor are generally half.
Yeah,
okay,
because they're used.
Because I was gonna. Jerry's not here because he's either asleep or at work or something. He's just not replying, so we're starting without him, and maybe he'll join partway through. Because like I have 12 gems worth 10G each and 1 worth 50, and I was wondering if I could just unload those for 170G.
Okay, repeat that. I was looking at the gaseous form thing.
I have 12 gems worth 10G each, and 1 gem worth 50G, and I was wondering if I could just sell them right here while you're doing stuff with Dan, so I get 170G.
Yeah, you could.
Alright, I'll do
Although,
that.
in general, most people accept gems as payment as well.
I mean, yeah, but if that's how much they're worth, there's no point in holding on to them.
Fair enough. Alright, potion gaseous form. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the gaseous form spell for 1 hour. No concentration required. Or until you end the effect as a bonus action, the potion container seems to hold fog that moves and pours like water. So essentially, you cast that spell on yourself.
I don't think I'll be using it. Does anyone else want it?
Could you repeat
Otherwise, I'm
slower
selling.
the effects of gaseous form?
You get the effects of the gaseous form spell.
What's the gaseous form
It
spell?
makes you incorporeal, I believe.
For how long?
An hour.
I'll take it. If you
want it?
If you want to give or sell it to me, sure.
How much would it be, Rhino?
Oh boy. I'd reference like 4 different things here.
Sorry.
It does not particularly have a price attached to it.
Tell you what, 50 gold.
Gaseous form. Here we go. While in this, let's see. While in this one, the target's only method of movement is flying. They can enter or occupy space with another creature. Resistance to blah blah magic. Can't fall. Remains hovering when stunned or incapacitated. Can't talk or manipulate objects. Can't attack or cast spells.
Oh, if you're gonna give that to me, I'll haggle down to 20. Because that's a lot worse than I expected it to be.
25?
I'll take 25.
Alright, 25 gold.
Yeah.
So I'll take 25 gold from you.
In fact, I'll even make it 27 so that I don't have this goddamn 2 in my account to keep track of.
Okay.
So now I just have 115 gold instead of freaking 1 whatever.
Okay, I have 114 gold, and you now have my potion of gaseous form. Then I'm selling the shield and the indiscriminate gem that I have.
What do you want? Oh, like a cheaper gem?
Yeah, I've got a 10 GP gem.
Alright, go ahead and just trade that for the gold on your own. And you said a shield?
Yeah, just
right,
one
that'll
shield.
sell 4 or 5 gold.
Okay. That'll put me at 129 gold.
Does anyone amongst us have use for pristine griffin feathers, a griffin claw, or slabs of leather?
Not in particular.
No, I don't have any use for it as of right now, and I don't think I'll. No, I don't think I'll be. Yeah, I won't. I don't really need components unless they're of a certain value. So, if you need to get rid of them,
I'm gonna sell the. I'm gonna sell that stuff, especially because I think the leather might be useful for the blacksmith for making armor. So I think you might appreciate it. So I'll try to sell them.
And you don't want to request he makes something specific with it. You just want to get rid of it.
Nah, like I have no use for this. I'll sell this to you so that you can make use of it if you want. For the leather, for the griffin claw and feathers, I'm just selling them.
Well,
Right.
there is studded leather armor, which is the 12 plus dex, which isn't bad.
I'll pay you 2 gold for the leather. And how many feathers and claws you got?
2 feathers, 1 claw.
I'll give you 2 gold for all of it. So 4 gold total.
4 total. Sure. I'm not going to use this stuff anyway. God damn it. Now I'm back to having a weird number of gold. I'm at 119. God damn it. Can I make a perception check to see if I can pick up a loose piece of gold on the ground somewhere?
Yes.
20 plus perception, or D20 plus perception, not 20 plus perception. My perception is 5, correct?
should be.
Yes, so 14.
You find a copper piece.
I hate my life.
FML.
I just got
Okay.
all these bullets and money. I hate my life.
I know I was just annoyed a bit by the 119, but what I like it's.
I sure hope I find $1. You find a penny. Damn it.
There's no video saying you were doing this tonight. Yeah, there was. I put
There
a video-
is. It's just
There-
not
okay.
been up for very long.
It just didn't go. It just didn't go up like yesterday, like it was supposed to, because
It even had a super long title.
Okay, I've got one. I've got something of an idea.
Hero Shepherd. No, I had a Griffin Claw. I think someone else might have had one as well, but I had one. Tim has a Griffin Feather, which might be what you're thinking of, because he uses that for his thing.
Max gave me a feather, which I made into a necklace, which I need to be a barbarian proper.
Yeah, and I have an actual griffin.
Yes.
Once again, Sora wants to know if Dan has gotten a nat 20.
We just started.
Yeah, we've only just started. I have not yet to
I brought this up to
roll
Dan.
anything.
But because I have speak with animals, I could talk to the griffin later if I want.
Yeah.
Just tell him. Tell the Griffin bad.
Although
things.
it's a baby, so I don't think it'll be very good.
Not for now. Anyway, my idea is I want to make dragon armor for my baby griffin. Yeah.
Huh.
Griff.
Well,
Well,
what I really want to do is I want to make this for an adult griffin, so that when Talia grows up, she can wear it and be well protected.
Do you
You
expect
only
her
got
to?
a certain amount here, and griffins are mighty big, you know. Probably
Yeah.
bigger than the wormling you got this from.
Do you expect
Oh.
her to live that long?
Yes, I do.
Well, see
And
here.
woe betide the person who ends her.
Well, see here. If you want me to, I could make an armor that's adjustable for as she grows. It'll mostly be slabs of this on the vital areas and then some straps around her that you can loosen up as she gets older.
That'll work just fine.
It's going to take me a little bit of with this, but I should be able to do that.
All right. Thank you
Be a
very
bit of a
much. Do I-
specialty, Adam.
So,
Tell you what, though, you don't have to pay me up front, because if you decide you don't want it, well, I've got Dragonhide.
true. Let's see what we get.
All right, so that's going to be his little project. It's going to take him like at least a day to do that.
All right. And I let Talia know that she's gonna have a new pelt on the way.
She nips at your finger.
What a gal.
I still now. I don't know if this stuff is going to be important in the future. I still have those weakening crystal shards from the goblin camp, and I also still.
I imagine those are going to be pretty plot important.
And I also have the.
You could always magic dampening grenades.
I also have the crystal shards and one cracked crystal from the Robo Rhino. I'm just
right. I've got.
Yeah,
well, I guess
we ripped it open and Dan took the main crystal that was in its body.
A lot of this random crap I give you guys, I mostly give to you to see what you'll do with it.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now. But actually, what I want to try doing now. Is anybody else going to do shopping or whatnot? Because what I do might take.
I was planning to, yes.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Sorry.
I look at the blacksmith. How good are you at making custom weapons?
Well, I'd like to think I can do pretty well if you got the materials.
I pull out my quarterstaff and the metallic rhino horn. Could you fashion this into a war pick?
Yeah, I think I can do that. Shouldn't take too long.
And then I pull out the dragon claw and a dragon tooth I have. Is there anything you could do with these?
Well, I can always attach it to something. He looks at him, he's like, could maybe make a dagger out of the tooth.
Fiora tenses up.
A dagger. Daggers would be quite nice. He smiles.
Huh. Alright. I might have a little idea here then. How about a pair of matching daggers?
Perfect. How much would that cost?
Well, you got your materials here. I'll go ahead and put in the cost of regular dagger, custom work. I figure I'll run you 10 gold total for both of them. And then for the war pick, will run you 8 gold.
So
Fair prices.
I was about to say it sounds like 18 gold total.
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
I hand him all of the materials and the money.
I thank you. He looks to Chance just like, you were right. They did want a lot.
Do you know how long these will take to create? We have a lot of work to do.
Do you want one of these particularly first?
The war
The-
pick.
War pick, I think, would be very helpful.
Give me like an hour or two and I should be done.
Thank you. That was most helpful.
DN's voice kind of whispers from the clouds. Didn't Dan have a lot of spell scrolls he wanted to work with that he needed materials for?
Well, yeah, but I also need a lot of gold in order to transcribe them into my scroll.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. Plus,
And
it does.
I also, just because I can, I want to sell my 1 cheap gem and my 50 gem.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so now I have a decent amount of money.
Once you're done that, I want to. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I'm done. I gave him all the materials.
I want to take out my weakening crystal shards. Like, they're still in the bag that dampens them. And I want to be like, is there anything you could do with these to make them either into some sort of weapon or to even, attach them to armor so that people can't get near me?
The blacksmith kind of peeks in at the gems and quickly closes the bag and hands back to you. He's like, I don't know what that is, and I don't really deal in magical stuff.
Alright, just thought I'd ask.
Alright. Now, I have something stupid in mind.
I'm up for this.
All right. I have 5 metal ores, a crystal, and then my crystal arcane focus. Can I take all of these items, give them to the blacksmith, and make 2 metal gloves that I can use to just channel my magic through?
Huh. You don't need me to particularly work anything magic into this. You just need it attached to some gauntlets.
Yep, that's all I need it for. So I don't have to keep pulling it out of my satchel or something. It's always on me. And I can use it in either hand.
Alright, I think I could do that.
Awesome.
Also, let me just remove Jerry from the list there because he's not here. Alright.
Out of curiosity, Dan, what do you need in order to write down your spells?
In order to write down my spells, I need oh shoot, I know. It's in my book. Okay, for transformation spells or transmutation spells, everything is half time and resources because that's the school I'm under. But in order to transcribe a spell, well, it is okay. For each level, it's 2 hours and costs 50 GP per level. So for the puppet, it would be 2 hours and 50 GP. For Alter Self, it would take 100 GP in 4 hours. But if I remember right, Alter Self is a transmutation spell, right?
Yes.
Yes. So because I'm in the School of Transmutation, that's cut in half down to first level spell.
Okay.
So basically, if I dedicate 4 hours and the 100 GP I have, I can put Puppet and Alter Self into my spell book.
Okay, I thought you needed like parchment or some stuff.
Nah. Although the infestation cantrip, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna say they treat it as a first level spell in terms of scribing it to your scrolls or scribing it to a book.
I'm gonna put it as half of that.
So it would be like an hour and 12 GP.
25.
Oh right, yeah. So yeah, if I put all my time and resources into this, it would just take me 5 hours to transcribe all the spells I have.
Bear in mind, you'll probably have to pay the guy for the gloves and the griffin armor when the time comes.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I think to start, I think I'm going to transcribe the infestation cantrip.
Okay. So you guys got a little bit of time, and at least while Dan's doing that, Blacksmith will be working on Tim's war pick.
I would like
Nice.
to end off the shopping. I would like to see if I can buy any Tinker's kits.
Chance me to. Oh yes, I have one of those.
How good is it?
Oh, it's perfectly serviceable. It's normal.
Okay. How much does it cost?
Give me a second here. Here we go. Well, since it is a standard set of pristine Tinker's tools, it is 50 gold. That is actually the price.
Can I try to haggle to lower it?
Alright, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Alright, my persuasion modifier is 0, so that's great.
Can't be grading everything.
18.
Wait, don't have. Oh, wait. I was gonna say half elves get extra charisma, but Max is just a regular elf.
Yeah. Alright, 18, so he knocks 5 gold off.
How many bullets am I able to make with a Tinker's kit? Like, okay, like what is the use of a normal Tinker's kit? Like, how many times can I use it?
I mean, infinite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other one you had was just disheveled, so you only got one use.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll buy it then. So
right.
45 gold. So
The bullets you can make is dependent on rolls and how much material you have.
yeah, the reason I wasn't really keen on the price was because I thought it would have like 2 or 3 uses.
Nah, infinite.
Okay, so
unless something happens to it.
What's 119?
Yeah, there's that.
What's 119 minus 45?
74.
Math.
Thank you. Once again, I have a damn odd number. Can I pickpocket 1 gold from someone?
Who do you want to pickpocket from?
I want to pickpocket... Who has the most money? You know, I want to pickpocket 1 gold from Jerry while he's asleep.
Okay. 1 second.
Whoop.
You won't miss it.
Alright, I'm going to need you to roll sleight of hand while I roll Jerry's perception.
You just suddenly find a spear to your neck if you fail.
Alright, I got mine.
Okay, and I got mine.
20 not nat.
Alright, and he got 18. You pull it off.
Very nearly.
1
I will
gold.
now subtract 1 gold from Jerry.
He like rustles in his sleep a bit.
Hero Shepherd wants
Poor
to give
Jerry's
my gold.
getting... Poor Jerry's getting screwed over right now.
It's
This is
his fault for not showing up.
Yeah.
Now, out of curiosity, do you also want to take the healing potions he has in his pockets?
Ooh, yeah, I'll take those so that we have so we have them to use.
Alright, go ahead and do it again.
22.
Probably
Alright. He actually turns over when you try and do it this time, so you only manage to get 1 out of the 2.
What did he roll?
He rolled a 23.
Oh.
one better than you.
Okay. Someone else want to try? Because this is shit we actually need.
Yeah, go ahead and keep trying. I'm just going to keep making it this because it's funny.
You know, I just roll my eyes and I'm like, you know what? I'll just take all of his gold. I'll take all of his gold and freaking potions just so we have them. I'm probably going to regret this.
You're probably going to get an alignment change.
Do you want to use, like, Mage Hand or something?
So is that a potion of
Right,
minor healing,
right,
by
I
the
can
way?
just do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mage Hand to get the potion, but because the gold is a bit
Small.
loud, I
Fiddly.
guess. Yeah, I don't think I can use Mage Hand to steal his gold.
Not all at once. You'll probably need to make some rolls for it. So,
Yeah, so
I'm going to say Dan gets the other healing potion, and Yash also gets 1.
He did-
So go ahead and add those to your inventory.
yeah,
Minor healing.
for the healing. Yeah, the
They're
healing.
regular.
What?
The healing potion I'm justifying.
They're
So
normal.
Just potion of healing then?
Yes, potion of healing.
Okay, why did Dan not have to roll?
Because
I'm
he
Mage
used
Hand.
Mage Hand.
Doesn't
Yeah,
he still have to roll? Because I remember he had to roll when he was using it to mine last time.
No, that wasn't me, was it?
I swear it was.
I
You're the
think
only
I
one here
did
who-
make you do it,
You're the only
so...
one here
I
that has
didn't.
Mage Hand.
You know what, that's fair. Dan, pitch to me how you would take the potion, and I will determine if you need to roll.
Well, I'm using Mage Hand, and I'm concentrating while I'm trying to take the gold from Jerry as well. So it's kind of split between keeping Mage Hand going and trying to get the funds.
So you're
I
going
think-
for the gold now, not the potion?
Well, like I said, Mage Hand is going for the potion. I'm going for the gold.
Oh, you're doing both at the same time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I think you just made it harder on yourself.
I'm aware of this.
Okay. Dan, I'm going to have you roll... I think I'm going to have you roll a spell attack for your Mage Hand and a sleight of hand for your normal hand.
Okay. So, spell attack bonus is 5 for Mage Hand. Okay, my first one is going to be my sleight of hand,
Okay.
which is an 18.
All right. You pass on that one.
Okay, and my Mage Hand was a 7.
Okay, and that's total.
Yeah. Apparently, my hands are better than Magic Hand.
All right, and that was adding your spell attack bonus in?
Yes,
Okay. You said a 7?
a 7.
You also pass.
What?
He also rolled a 7, which means he matched you, which means you win.
Nice.
Can I roll to perceive to see if how much gold does he steal, and do I see it happening?
Roll perception. I assume you two aren't being particularly subtle about this to each other.
I mean, I'm just taking 1 gold from him, and then I'm taking the potions from him, and he's trying to take all the gold.
Yeah.
Seems a little much.
12 for perception.
All right.
And my perception was, or not my perception, my sleight of hand was for me stealing with my actual hands. That was 18. So
yeah. So all you know is that he at least took 50 gold.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Dan, do you need me to tell you how much you took?
Yes, please.
You took all 72 of his gold and the potion.
I hope you plan to give that back.
I will give back what I'll give it back whenever he gets back.
To be fair, Jerry is not by
He
all
left.
means broke because he does still have his gems.
He got off Discord, but he's still on Skype.
Not cool, Aial.
Yeah, so go
Meanwhile,
ahead and...
Dagmar is just going to ask Chance, do you have any healing potions? We're out.
Maybe we should have done that.
Yeah, well, you already did it. Putting him back is a harder check.
We just leave it on the bedside table. This fell out of your pocket.
Also, Chance nods to him and says, yes, I have some of those. Did you want regular or greater?
How much is one of either?
There is no chicken thing.
Apparently, they don't. That doesn't typically have a specific price.
Oh, done. Trinkets. Nope. I'm just looking real quick to see if I can actually find a price for this sort of stuff.
Okay.
And if not, I will make it up.
I can't even say what we do in my other campaign, because in that campaign, we always have hundreds of platinum on us at any time.
Ah, here we go. Oh.
How much?
A potion of healing, standard, runs 50 gold.
Holy fuck, dude.
I did not know these were that expensive.
You could just lower it. You're the DM.
It is.
They're not that good healing.
Why is it italicized?
I think that's just a baseline recommended thing.
Yeah, I
I
looked this up for unrelated purposes recently, and usually this sort of thing doesn't have a set price. It's set by the DM, but it gives a recommended range.
Well, I'm just looking at the adventuring gear here, and potion of healing isn't 50, but
Yeah.
I will knock it down to 40 to start.
Even buying 2 of these things would leave me nearly broke.
I can't buy 2 of these.
Is that for greater or basic?
That is actually basic.
I'll buy 1 basic potion.
Okay.
And
Well,
the
what
thing-
I can
Do you
goblins-
want to attempt to barter?
Actually, I will.
Okay.
I'll say to him, right now we're one of your greatest assets against the evil forces. If you want us to live, you might want to reconsider a bit.
Let it be known, I do take the actual words you use into account whenever you're making checks for this. So, for example, his barter is easier than Yash's was. All right, so go ahead and roll.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Well, my persuasion is a 0, so 14.
All right. He goes, 36 gold.
Fair enough. In that case, I will take both.
Very well.
Okay, so 2 healing. What type of dice rolls do these have again?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much does a potion of greater healing cost?
More than what I have.
Hmm. 70.
I only have 30 gold left.
They do literally double the healing of the other one, but I didn't make it double the price.
Okay. Let's see.
Bearing in mind, in the alchemist stuff, you did find a potion of superior healing.
Yeah, I still have the potion of superior healing on me, but like the more healing, the better. Especially since we don't have.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, superior healing will probably put one of you to full health from dead.
Let's see.
It's because superior healing is 8d4 plus 8.
Unless we get really crappy rolls, that should heal us quite a full. Because the highest HP on the team is 34 right now.
Oh, right.
No,
I just realized I have an alchemist kit. I could probably make healing potions at this.
Well, we would need the
that is true. I did pull that shit off as a druid in the last campaign.
We would need some kind of materials, though, and we don't have many herbs with us.
Merchant.
Oh, true. I kind of want to just get the shopping done so we can move forward. We've been here for like over half an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I get that, but this is the first time I've actually opened you guys up to shopping in this campaign, so I don't mind it taking a bit.
Okay.
Okay, well, assume I get the herbs. How well would I have to do to make us a good set of healing potions of any sort?
Let me see here.
If I recall, when you did it as a druid, Rhino, I don't know if I even made you have to have herbs. You just did it.
I think he bought some. He bought some at a stand, though. He bought herbs at a stand.
And you have
but he just bought generic herbs. He didn't I don't think it was anything specific.
Well, there is nothing specific for this. It's DM discretion.
Yeah. All right, now you're making it with the alchemist supplies instead of the herbalism kit. So I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit because generally you use the herbalism kit for potions of healing, but it makes sense to me to be able to use alchemist kit to do it. So I'm going to say you're definitely going to need to do a roll for each potion. And I'm going to say you're going to need a roll time and 8 gold per try.
Okay. 8 gold and roll a what per try?
8 gold, a roll, and time.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't say what roll yet.
Okay. So time, 8 gold a piece, and yeah, I think I can do that.
Yep. Now, out of curiosity, do you have proficiency with this type of kit?
I have no proficiency in the alchemist kit.
Okay.
I can always fake it though.
If you roll well enough fake, you gain proficiency.
So I guess that would be like a medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that makes the most sense for me.
Well, it's either medicine or arcana. Well, if I'm making potions that do magic stuff, that would be arcana. But healing type things would be medicine.
Yeah, that's why I say it makes sense to me.
While he does that, I want to use the random piece of slightly broken armor I have in my Tinker's kit to try to make some more bullets.
All right.
All right.
All your pieces of randomly broken armor.
Yeah, it doesn't say how much it is. You just told me it was random pieces, so I'm just
That's fine. I think you didn't use those last time, and last time you actually just used the metal ore, correct?
No, he used piece of armor last time.
I used some pieces
Okay, so
of
there's
armor.
less left.
So I have less left,
yeah. All right, so both Dan and Yash have some things they want to do in the downtime. Tim is waiting on on various weapons.
Yeah. I'm going to try and make 3 healing potions. I've already deducted 24 gold.
Okay, and you also want to do your spell scroll stuff.
Yeah, so
the
that'll take an hour, and
right.
I'm not sure how much time it will take to do the potion making.
I'm going to say... Honestly, because you're new at it, it's going to take an hour and a half for all 3. Not each, total.
Okay.
All right, Tib, do you want to do anything in the intervening hours aside from wait?
Not particularly. Nothing to really do.
All right, Tim goes and works out.
He lifts. He gets cut. Also, while I do that, I want to make this piece of worthless gold I have into a golden bullet.
All right. Have you do a roll for that as well?
Yeah, I want that to be like a separate roll.
It is.
Okay.
All right. So, because of the way things were said, I'm going to go ahead and do this in order. Okay, so Dan, do you need to do anything to inscribe your scroll into your book?
I believe that I'd need... Okay, I think according to the book, I don't actually need to make a roll in order for it to succeed or fail, but I will check.
Okay. We'll check that.
Okay. When you find wisdom, you can have... Okay. Copying that spell in your book. Practice spell until you understand sounds of gestures. Okay. Okay, nope, it's just once you've spent the time and money, you can prepare the spell just like your other spells.
All right, Dan, you now know that cantrip, and I think the spell scroll itself is destroyed.
Yes.
Okay, so yep, that's done. All right, Yash, which of your rolls would you like to do first?
The regular bullets.
Okay, so you're going to use what remaining scraps of armor you have to make bullets, which I feel like you're stocking up on very well. So I think you're planning something.
I'm doing this because, like, I'm not saying you're planning on this. I'm just expecting there to be a point where I haven't gotten bullets in a while and I'm starting to dwindle again. So I'm making sure that takes as long as possible.
Do you have proficiency with it?
Yes. With Tinkers, yes.
Okay. So you'll be able to add your +2 to it, and I'm going to say do a dexterity check. So your dexterity bonus, your proficiency bonus added to a d20.
25.
All right. You managed to make 10 more bullets with what remained of the armor.
All right. And if you want to do Dan's thing first before we do my gold one, that's fine.
I do. Dan.
Right. Okay.
You want to make potions?
Yes, I do.
All
I've
right.
spent 24 gold in an attempt to make 3.
Okay. All right, I'm mentally sort of deciding what the threshold is here.
Okay. Do I have to roll 3 times, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you get an nat 20.
Okay. I'll keep
All right,
that in mind.
go ahead. Just one at a time.
Okay. First one is a 9. Second is not nat 20. And
Nat 20.
third one is nat 20.
Well, actually, how
All
does
right,
it work
Dan.
if the last one is a nat 20?
All right, hold on, Tim. I got this. All right. As you go about creating your potions, the first one fails, but to an extent to where you realize what you did wrong and use that knowledge to improve upon the next ones. Your second potion goes much better, and it comes out with that pristine pinkness that just promises a longer life. Your third try goes, and you feel as though you have hit your stride. Somehow, from what remained of the pitiful first potion, you managed to create 2 pristine potions to replace the one that you messed up at the beginning. So you have 3 potions.
Yay.
Yeah,
So I have 4 normal healing potions.
correct.
I was wondering if you were just going to make the last one into a super potion.
No, I'm saying he salvaged his mistake.
Okay.
I was about to say, it could have been like the last one. I got so good with it that I gained proficiency in the alchemist kit.
No, not yet.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot longer to get.
It would take a lot more. Yeah, that was just me being hopeful, but it's all right. I got potions for us. That's the important thing.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Tim, as time has passed, your war pick is complete. Excuse me a moment. All right. Remind me what it was made. It was made of the Robo Rhino stuff.
And a core staff.
And a core staff. Okay, so, Tim, seeing as it was a bit of a special weapon with the special tip on it, instead of the normal 1d8 piercing for damage, it is a 1d10.
Sweet. I was wondering if this would be any better because it was made specially.
It is. Yay,
Sweet.
special.
Yay.
Okay, sweet. So now, I only need to hold it in one hand, correct?
I believe it is one-handed.
I know it. I know the basic warpick is one-handed.
Granted, it is a martial weapon, so that's on you.
Okay, well that's fine because as a barbarian, I can use any weapon.
Okay, you're all good then. Yash, I heard you want to make a golden bullet.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do dexterity check again with proficiency.
All right. D20.
Yep.
27. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Ooh!
Because it's 7 for my bonus, for my modifier.
From the gold, you melt it down into a perfect spear. Its smoothness is enrapturing as you rub your hand over it, making you feel as though it glads your life just knowing you have it with you. I may think of some good thing for it later, but just right now, it's very, very awesome.
For now, I don't think I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to hold on to it for now.
You weren't going to shoot it anyway. It's made of gold. It's soft.
I want to make.
It would destroy your gun.
Can I make a necklace from it?
You know what? Because you got a nat 20, yes, you now have a golden bullet necklace.
Sweet. Maybe against the final boss, I want to fire this bullet for the final blow.
Maybe that nat 20 will still be counting at that point.
I'm gonna write down that I got a nat 20 making it. I'm gonna remind you of that.
All right.
And I want to ask the blacksmith because we never got his name. How long would the daggers take?
Let's see. Assuming we're at the end of Dan's time at the end of all this, he actually hands you the daggers.
Ooh, fancy. Do these have anything special about them?
Checking.
Fiora stays.
I mean, these are made from dragon material. I don't think you're going to find that rhino.
Well, no, but I also didn't find Robo Rhino pieces. All right, Tim.
Yep.
The dragon claw dagger does 1d6 instead of 1d4.
Okay.
And the dragon tooth dagger has has 1.5 times the range of a normal thrown dagger.
Okay.
So it can be thrown accurately up to 90 feet.
Okay.
Fiora says, Dagmar, could you just keep those in your pocket or something?
I think I'm reading this. I think I got this right. So, for people besides Fiora, it's under the first number is disadvantage, and above the second number is impossible.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, it has a range of up to 90.
Okay.
So yeah, one's a throwing dagger, one's a stabbing dagger, but they can both do both to some extent.
And
Okay.
I make no promises to keep these in my pocket. Before I left my tribe, a set of twin daggers were my primary offense.
Cool.
In fact, the nickname I had amongst my brothers was Dagar.
Fiora.
Dagmar Dagger, get it?
Fiora laughs sheepishly but fidgets away from you.
From above the stables, Melody laughs.
Seems like she enjoyed the joke.
Fiora did too. She just doesn't appreciate the daggers.
I think
Fiora
you,
appreciates that if he uses the daggers, it really done dope shit to her, so she laughs as much as she damn wants.
I thank you, blacksmith. By the way, I do not believe we caught your name.
I tell you what. Don't worry about that for right now. Next time you come see me, provided you stay alive, which I certainly hope you do, I'll tell you.
Fair enough.
AKA DM did not think of it.
we have a long road ahead of us.
I swear to God, if you try to make another Gourmando, it's not going to work.
Black Spondo.
Name him Chang.
Nah.
Why?
I don't know. I was just looking at the games I had. One of them was Brink, and one of the main characters there was Chang, leader of the rebellion.
Now I decide to name him Clang Spark.
playing Spark.
I was gonna say call him Connor, because then Connor enchants.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Heart's medicine.
Oh.
Anyway, gauntlets.
All right. Because he was working on Tim's weapons, your gauntlets are not complete yet.
Of course.
He's working on them next.
I understand. And I understand. Anyway, let's do something very productive while we wait. I don't know. Let's go hunting.
We have to. Our next goal is to go to like one of the town or whatever, the mindfuck town. So
then let's hunt for the mindfuck town.
Now, Dan, you didn't give him your arcane focus, did you?
I
forget. You gave him the ore, the crystal, and something else.
I gave him both crystals because I wanted them in each hand.
But you keep your arcane focus, right? Or is your arcane focus a crystal?
I have 2 crystals. One of them is my arcane focus.
And you gave him that?
I gave him both crystals.
Okay, so you are limited your spellcasting in the moment.
Yeah, you don't have your arcane focus right now. We should probably wait and get that before going to the town.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
what else are we gonna do?
Well, I am going to make a quick check here, just to see what all spells require my focus.
I will go ahead and tell you, you just need to wait another hour.
Oh. I guess we can just wait.
Wait an hour.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just wait an hour.
Yeah,
we can do anything.
Yeah,
not particularly. Dagmar's probably just gonna get used to his new weapons. I have so many to choose from now.
Alright, in that case, I say Dan plays with Talia.
I bond with my baby griffin.
Aww. Plus 5 HP for Talia.
He should have to roll to see if he bonds with it. What if the griffin hates him?
DM enjoys cute things, so I'm going to say no.
Edgy rebel teen griffin who hates her parents. She dyes her hair blue to show that she's a rebel.
The clouds above kind of form into a narrowed eye staring at Fiora.
Fiora ain't saying this shit. Fiora's just... Fiora's actually just staying the hell away from everyone at this point. Just, yeah.
Pounding around with Gormando some more.
Yeah, she doesn't go in the kitchen. She knows he's busy. She knows he's a busy man who likes clean things, so she's not going to go in and dirty shit up.
And thus he likes her more.
What's my relationship with Gormando right now? I need to know.
You gave him dragon meat, so it's probably good.
I gave him dragon meat and griffin meat.
He likes you better than the vast majority of people here at the Stronghold.
Sweet.
There is technically someone above you.
His wife.
I want to figure out who it is.
Okay, you know what? I'm up for this. This is the way to kill time.
Insight!
Alright, roll insight.
Alright, what my insight mod is... +3. 21.
Alright. After some careful detective work as everyone else was going about their day, you discover the secret of who has Gormando's heart.
Elementary, my dear Dagmar! Blows pipe with bubbles.
It is Talia.
Fair enough. Wait, as in he likes her, or he likes the meat he can get from her in the future?
No, he likes her. He likes that she eats the rats, and he likes that he sees her cleaning herself. He sees she gets rid of pests, she's clean, and she's adorable.
I accept this. I accept being beaten by Baby Griffin as long as I'm not beaten by another... I was gonna say human, but...
Humanoid.
Humanoid, sure.
Actually, before we do anything else, I want to ask Chance, did you discover any hostile outposts while you were out?
Well, no, I headed straight for the town. There weren't any checkpoints or anything on the way out, thankfully. I did see that. I did see on the distance that town and that castle that you knew of earlier, though. Quite foreboding places, those.
Yes, we collected a drift globe from the lake. We need to head there next.
I'm just so Chad knows, I'm temporarily turning off the stream's still going, but I'm temporarily turning off the Roll20 thing because I need to reorganize. I need to resize this real quick, so don't mind me. Like, you guys keep doing shit.
Okay.
I'm fine. I just wanted to see if there were any enemy outposts that we need to be aware of, but apparently not. At least not that we know of.
All right. Also, in the time, unless anyone else wants to do something in this hour, you're kind of piddling around. Fiora's investigating. Anything from you, Dan? Dagmar did his stuff.
I need to interrogate Dagmar to find out what. Oh no, I interrogate Steve during my insight.
Why?
For detective reasons.
I just slam my hands on the desk. Does Gormando like you more than me?
I think for now I'm just teaching Talia how to do the basic things. She knows how to eat and move. Probably teach her how to fly a little bit.
Aww. +5 more XP for Talia.
Is that like to him, or is it actually to Talia?
It's actually to Talia, and it's for a separate thing.
Okay, good.
So right now we have 2 NPCs that are leveling up with her.
Well, right now I've got Talia under items because I don't have a specific page for her yet. So
that's fine.
My item
at this point, like, she won't be fighting at all. I'm pretty much putting the XP in my brain to sort of show, like, how smart she is.
Also, hi, Endorb.
Hello, Endorb.
Yeah, hello. Jerry's not here right now.
Please leave a message after this.
Alright, so I'm going to check the price.
Quick recap is we've just done a lot of shopping, and Jerry's not here, so we're doing this session without him. That's basically all there is.
Chance and John came back with a blacksmith friend, and they brought a lot of stuff that they can sell us, and the blacksmith can craft us things. I now have a large war pick and 2 dragon daggers.
I have a bunch of bullets, including a golden bullet that I wear as a necklace.
And I created potions.
Yep. And Dan, your gauntlets are ready.
Awesome. Yep. I now have magic in each hand. What?
It's still the matter of payment.
Right. That.
That'll be 12 gold.
Hey guys, I discovered that Gormando likes me a lot. This is just when I come back.
I'm just gonna. Can I bring it down to 10? Because I have another piece of metal ore that will be useless in my pocket, and I think you can do a lot more with it than I can.
All right.
Oh, so just 10 gold and the metal ore, and that'll be good?
Your argument was enough that he didn't feel the need to do a persuasion roll.
I probably even screwed myself over with that.
Undoubtedly.
That's doing business with you.
Thank you. I equipped my new gauntlets.
Very nice. Wearing rings might be a little bit of a bitch, but I guess we'll see.
I could make them fingerless gauntlets.
It's a good thing the ring I got fits my massive Goliath hand.
It's mostly assumed that magical rings will change to fit. So that's why I'm saying if Dan gets a magical ring, it'll probably fit like over the glove or under it or something. If it's a non-magical ring, he might be out of luck.
Well,
I'll make it.
Good luck getting married, Dan.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else that's going to happen before we go?
That's up to you guys. All outstanding orders are pretty much done except for the the Dragonhide Griffin armor.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. If anything else happens, I would spend the time helping train Davar, but that's it.
All right, so you all do have the option to go ahead and just do whatever you want. Head out, stay here.
Coaly's Coaly's still suffering from absentitis. I'd say we should go to the town.
Yeah,
All right. You recall that it was a bit more than a day's journey, so you will have to bed down for the night at least once.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I can live with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Remind me, which handout had the map? I haven't seen the map in a while.
What?
I remember we had a thing that actually showed us the map.
I never actually made a big world map.
Yeah, so...
I have the shipping map, which I think is what we used.
Oh, okay, that's fine. For some reason, I was thinking we had a map.
Nope.
The shipping
like
map
you actually saw a map in game at one point, but it was just a generic map that I put as a placeholder.
The shipping map is how we found out about the mindfuck town. So, because we showed it to Davar.
Yeah, we showed him.
Yeah. But that map and the painting and the
painting. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we're good to just go, and we can use the shipping map. So.
All right, off you go then.
Yes.
Off we go.
Yes, we're gonna go.
All right, off you go.
I don't hop on Dagmar's shoulders.
I assume you're saying here, so I'm going to do a quick copy of your characters. You'll be going here.
Gormondo, the final boss of the campaign.
Plot twist.
Gormondo, why did you make me have to do this to you?
Alright. And move players to here.
Hey, it's
alright. You travel for a good portion of the day, and as the sun starts going down, you find yourself actually approaching a group of buildings. As you step closer,
turning myself around,
certain things become a bit more obvious to you. One, that the buildings themselves appear to be part of an abandoned farm.
Oh.
While the buildings themselves seem mostly intact, there do seem to be many broken bits of various objects strewn around.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do?
I want to check inside this place.
I'll investigate here.
All right, and I'll investigate the field.
Just to be safe, I think I'm gonna hold both my daggers in my hand right now.
I have cordial invitation at the ready.
All right.
And I've got gauntlets. I'll punch.
Mama said knock you out. Bam.
Whack!
Alright, just give me 1 second to adjust some things. Okay. I would like each of you to roll perception.
Okay. Let me see what my perception is again.
7.
All right. That was you total?
Total.
I got a 14.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, perception. Okay, perception is +5. So, up there and
the field.
11.
The field you're at, Dan. Someone disappeared. I was gonna say it looks like a tic-tac-toe game started, but instead of X's and O's, they use dead bodies.
Okay, heads are circles and hands are squares.
Okay, so you rolled an 11, Dan?
I rolled 11.
Okay, and Dagmar rolled 14, and Fiora rolled 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, Dagmar is... Alright, you two sort of investigate, aside from, like, the eerie quiet and all the broken stuff, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Dagmar, however, which is higher perception roll, notices a few things that are a bit odd. One, that there are footprints here in the barn where he is, some of which are much more fresh than the others. They also don't seem to be quite right. And third, he hears something coming from further north.
That's Aial. He's just farting.
That's what you think.
Birds don't.
Nothing else inside the barn?
It's just a regular barn. There's some hay, and it looks passably comfy.
Hey.
Okay. I guess I'll let.
It looks like someone seems to have raided the place for the most valuable stuff already.
So I don't find
Okay.
anything. So I guess I'll return to the path, unless you're gonna have things happen.
If you want to make a different roll, that's
I mean,
up to you.
I did
just wanted
perception.
you
I
want to
don't,
make
I
that
don't
one
know.
to start.
I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I guess
Okay.
could I
Investigation?
investigate to see what there is.
You know what? I'll allow that since it's looking like for specific things.
15.
All right. In your investigation, you too notice that the most valuable things are gone, but you also notice that things like clothing items and such also seem to be missing, and that they're not actually shredded or anything that you would normally expect from a fast raid. They're just not there.
Seems like someone was here stealing clothes. Blows on bubble pipe. Okay, I return to the path. Away from Dagmar.
I still feel something is off. So
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take 2 steps forward and see if I can get anything from there.
All right. You want to like roll perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that is the area he's in like fenced off or something, or can Dagmar and I see him?
It's a field with a waist-high fence.
But we can see him.
So we could.
Non-nat 20.
All right, Dan. Looking forward, you notice some things.
What kind of thing I notice?
You notice the DM exposing the map. All right. Looking forward, you notice the second house.
Oh shit!
And coming out of it, you actually see a skeleton. He seems to be putting some items in some boxes next to the road, and then before shambling back in, and then coming back out with even more things. He doesn't move with the sort of natural fluidness you'd expect from sentient beings. Instead, more like a construct, to be honest, just sort of doing a job. Ahead of you, you also notice a second archer sort of patrolling around the field you're in. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. He just kind of keeps walking around looking for something.
Does only Dan see this?
So far, yes.
Can we roll to see it?
If you two want to roll alternate perception rolls to see if you see it, unless you want Dan
Dan
to shout, which would have various benefits. And
I rolled
also
I rolled perception to see, and I got 18.
all right, you also see this.
My perception was only a 9.
You do not see this.
Okay.
Well,
if you-
Fiora's a lot closer, so she can whisper to him.
I'm going to dumbly tell Fiora, "Hey, I don't think something's right here. I heard a noise."
Yeah, face forward, dumbass.
I was too distracted by all the destruction to notice the skeletons.
Okay.
I find it funny how
so-
Dagmar didn't see, even though he was literally staring at a skeleton.
Well, maybe I
Okay,
saw the house first.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and
You would think being 7 feet tall would have some benefits in sight.
I'm thinking about stealthing, and then I'm gonna see if I can knock out or destroy the patrolling skeleton archer.
All right, so you want to try and get a surprise round on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and
Roll
Nice.
for stealth.
okay, stealth is +5. So
Not
7.
great.
7?
7.
I am sneaking!
All right, you're able to move this far before the skeleton turns and notices you with his passive perception of 9.
Do we roll initiative?
He doesn't seem to immediately attack you, but he does ready his bow. And just kind of, you think if he had eyes, he would narrow them at you, but as he is a skull, he just kind of gets ready, kind of rattles his jaw a bit, making the other skeleton look up.
Papyrus can narrow his eyes.
Put down the bow, or I'm gonna have to smack you around with a bit of magic. I say it all stiff, like to kind of disarm him. Like, I'm not very sure I can do this.
The skeleton seems to take a moment to process this before he raises his bow and aims it at you. And we now roll for initiative.
Damn it, Dan!
Fuck! I should have been more intimidating.
You could have, yeah, maybe. My initiative is 15.
Oh, remember,
And
Rhino.
actually,
Rhino, you have to re-put us into the turn order.
I know.
Just making sure.
Thankfully, we can just add our own numbers now.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead and do that while I say something here. As the skeleton rattles his jawbones a bit more, a couple other skeletons come out of the woodworks.
Oh, shit. It's also very odd to fight skeletons during the day.
You're supposed to burn in daylight. You're doing it wrong.
Oh shit! It's storming over on this side.
What? No, it's not. I didn't put any storm clouds.
No, I mean on my side.
Oh,
Okay.
It's raining outside.
I figured there was no way we were going to get to that town without a fight.
So there's 4 skellies total?
As far as you know right now, yes. There can be more.
So it's Papyrus, Skeletor, Skullmageddon, and Dan.
And so now I'm going to roll for their initiative.
Oh, one of them needs to be called Skelby.
The one that we call Dan will be Skelby.
Everyone on our team got a pretty high initiative.
And so
Yep.
Dex.
As I do.
I'm looking forward to when I'm level 7 and I get to roll initiative twice and take the higher one.
Alright, so that one got a 6. That one got a 13. That one got a 19.
Damn.
And that one got a non-nat 20. So it will need to roll off with Aial.
Okay.
Just straight up D20.
8.
2.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright. You get 21.
yay!
And now
Alright, I will now adjust turn order. And off we go.
Alright. Fiora, briefly looks at Dagmar, considering jumping on his shoulders, then shakes her head and heads over here so that she's closer to Aial, and is going to, if I can rotate her, god damn it, is going to use cordial levitation and shoot the rifle and shoot this guy.
Actually, wait, can we tell if these things are wearing armor or what equipment they have?
One is wielding a crossbow, one is wielding a short bow, 2 have shields, 1 with a sword, 1 with an axe.
Okay.
So, pretty well rounded.
So yeah, I'm shooting.
But none of them have armor.
They have armor scraps.
Okay.
Which helps, just not much.
Alright. So it's just going to be a basic shot on the guy over there that I keep marking.
Okay.
Just basic shot, no sharpshooter. So, real quick. Yeah, okay. 21 to hit.
Okay. You hit.
And I'm just getting back into this real quick.
Which one is he aiming at?
This one.
Oh, okay. One by the stuff.
Yeah. And damage, so it's the 1d10 plus just plus 5 for my dex, so.
Yep.
11.
Alright. Double checking. Did we say bullets for bludgeoning?
Yes, we did.
No,
Believe we did.
they're piercing.
Oh, yeah, bullets are
No.
pierced.
Yeah, piercing.
Yeah, it literally.
Because they're going at high velocity.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. You fire a bullet at the skeleton, blowing off a good portion of his rib cage. He stumbles a little bit, but then just kind of stares at you.
Wait,
He has a target now.
Did that not do damage?
No, it did do damage.
Okay. Swear to God.
He's saying this: the more damage we do, the more they fall apart.
Okay. Are you showing us their health? Because that's the main reason that I was like, did it not do damage? Oh! Okay!
Oh, you nearly killed him.
And
Unless Max wants to do something else.
I don't think I can do anything else, so I end my turn.
Out of curiosity, do gunslingers get to do all the extra attacks later on that regular fighters do?
I think they can. I think there's something later on they get that allows them to shoot twice in one turn, but I think that's it.
Okay, because a level 20 fighter late game gets to attack 4 times per round.
Yeah, I'm going to raise up my diamond, and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh boy.
What's that?
This is a nice little 4-inch diameter sphere of energy that I attack with a creature within range, 90 feet.
So anything
And-
on this map.
Pretty much. I just have to make a ranged spell attack, which is +5, and I'm going to choose thunder damage.
There you go.
And I'm going.
Also, yeah,
I'm aiming it at him.
All right.
I have a couple extra attack things. One that lets me attack twice instead of once, and because I'm a marksman, much later on, I can do a bonus action to make up to 3 ranged weapon attacks with a firearm at once. As a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 23 to hit.
That has to.
All right. You hit him.
All right. Now, because I'm using this as a first level spell, it is 3d8 thunder damage.
That's pretty
Which
high
is-
for first level.
Yeah.
Dan is here. What do you mean?
9.
Yeah.
I dealt 9 damage.
Dan's been here the whole time.
All right. Crash.
It's
The
Jerry
orb-
who's not here.
The orb collides with the skeleton, charring his bones and gear as he suffers through the electric shock. Still, the now blackened skeleton stares at you, ready to fight.
Well, fuck you. I'm just gonna go this way. Like, I don't have to deal with this shit. Yeah. That's my move action, by the way.
Well, I guess I'm the tank
That's
now.
fine. All right.
You're the tankiest person on the team, so yes,
Okay,
it also
so-
sucks that we don't have Jerry's aura.
It is
So
now
9. I was about to say 9 damage. So how much did I do to that guy?
9 damage.
I meant
The health
how
bar.
much health does he have left?
He has 4 health left.
Okay.
The hell?
Oh wait, did I not?
No, you
Sorry,
didn't.
I didn't
You
make
did-
the thing visible. There.
Yeah.
All right. So it is now the axe wielding skeleton's turn.
So the guy on the far left.
Correct. And he is going to move forward a bit, and then start banging his axe against his shield. The sound echoing throughout the farm.
You
As he
son-
does so, the DM wonders why the hell this thing isn't responding.
Don't fucking summon another
Give it a
one.
second. There we go. Sorry, I'm having to... It's slowing down a bit for me. Like a lot, actually. There we go. Okay, it's caught up.
Too many
Alright.
things on screen at once.
Maybe. Alright, so he does that. And a couple different things happen at once. One. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There we go. 1. 4 zombies shamble out from around the other adjacent buildings,
Well, fuck.
Oh, great.
This is gonna be a
including
long
one fairly
fight.
close to Dan over there. And so I'm going to have to deal with their initiative here at the moment. And secondly, you hear movement from up north behind the knocked over cart. But nothing comes out from behind it just yet.
It's trying to gather all of its limbs.
That's an interesting theory.
Oh wait, we're starting? Oh shoot, okay, right leg, left leg. Fuck, I put him on backwards.
God damn it, I pulled a Deadpool. I put my leg on my arm.
Alright, so just go ahead and take care of the zombie initiative. Unlike skeletons, zombies are not fast.
I would hope they're not fast.
I never thought of skeletons as being particularly fast.
Well, they're faster than zombies, less weight to lug around.
I mean, I never thought
True.
of Fiora as being particularly fast before I got that initiative. Yeah, we're just using roll 20.
And there you go. And sort. There you go.
Okay. At least we have... Well, you guys already did your thing, so... And these two guys have to go before I do.
Alright, and with that done, the skeleton uses the rest of its move to start heading towards Fiora. And that's the end of his turn. And it is now Sword Skeleton's turn.
So the guy that's nearly dead.
Yep. And,
Don't worry, ribs grow back. No, they don't.
I didn't think so.
and he is actually going to go ahead and close with Fiora. And he is going to make a short sword attack.
Alright.
And what is your AC to beat?
16.
And that's, that's without Jerry's thing,
Yeah,
right?
when I have Jerry's, I have
Okay.
17.
Making sure. And he does hit. And he does 7 piercing damage to you.
Alright.
Slicing the sword short across your chest.
Good thing we got all those healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now it is Dagmar's turn.
Okay. One of my new things, since I'm a dual wielder, it says I'm allowed to stock and stow away and pull out 2 one-handed weapons. So what would happen if I decided to stow away the daggers I had out and bring out my war pick and my shark tooth longsword?
Can you read out to me what that says one more time?
Yeah. Okay. Can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons, when normally I'd only be able to do 1 of them.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and allow it.
Okay. So would that be an action, or just take up some of my movement if I want to draw new weapons?
I'm going to say...
It's an action. It's always, to do both, to draw and stow is always an action. To do only one or
I'm
the
just
other
saying
is nothing.
I'm going to say it's an action, but you're able to do both in the same turn.
Okay. And if I wanted to rage right now, would I still have it the next turn?
I don't know the specifics of your rage, so...
I think previously how we did it was, if I do rage at the end of my turn, even if it wasn't a turn I did damage on, I could still be allowed to have it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah,
how
I think we did it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to activate my rage as a bonus action. And with that, the necklace around Dagmar's neck that has the jewel and the feather glows a bit as he is enraged. His muscles bulge, and a line of feathers decorates the bottom sides of both of his arms, showing that he is now taken on some elements of the eagle.
Aial, it's your cousin!
Caw-caw.
Racist.
He
And
wants to go bowling with you.
I'm going to back up a bit, and I'll end my turn there.
Alright. And now...
All the enemies.
Yep, and now lots of enemies. Alright, it is Bo Skeleton's turn. He is going to, from behind his half cover, fire at Aial.
Oh no.
Alright,
Aial-
what's your AC?
Does Aial have cover right now, or no?
Ale has 13 AC.
Okay. Also, Aial does not have cover right now because, well, there's something between him and the enemy, but the enemy is using and Aial is just kind of standing there.
Okay.
Awkwardly.
How dare he?
Said 13.
13.
Perhaps something about the wall is making the zombie off, but he manages to miss, the arrow thunking into the short wall next to Aial.
Do you mean the skeleton missed?
What did I say?
Zombie.
Ah, my bad. Yes, the skeleton missed.
It's like
Well,
And-
you're super lucky, Dan.
kobolds and gnolls once again.
Well, this time
And-
there's zombies exist.
And he's actually going to move to this side of the wall and then crouch behind it.
Yeah. I'm a skeleton.
Now it is double checking.
It's a
This
zombie.
particular zombie's turn.
Yeah, if you hover over it in turn order, it surrounds it with a yellow box.
Well, I didn't realize you guys could see it.
Yeah, we can see it if you move the turn order.
Well, you can see the yellow box around him if I hover over him.
Yeah,
no,
well,
no,
thing is,
no.
I know for a fact
we have to hover over it.
Okay.
Well, thing is, I know for a fact on Roll20 you can move the turn order thing to highlight who's going next.
I
but
don't know how to do that.
I know which one you're aimed. I know which one you're showing, so I know which zombie's going.
Yeah.
Oh, my,
So anyway,
skeletons.
It's this zombie's turn, and he's going to start moving. He starts shuffling upward and gets to about here. Alright. And then he's going to end his turn there.
Yeah, not much he can do behind the house.
Alright, and now it's the next zombie's turn. And he's going to move here.
Okay.
And now it's the last skeleton's turn.
That sounds like an anime. The Last Skeleton.
The last skeleton. And he's going to take aim at Aial, considering he just hit him in the face with lightning. And so he's sort of
Thunder.
emotionlessly look at... Sorry, thunder.
That means
And,
all you did was hit him
it's-
with a
I was
sound.
about to say there is actually a distinction.
Alright, my bad then.
Yeah,
And
you hit
he's
him
going
with
to
a
take aim at the person who singed him with thunder. And try and return the favor with arrows. Alright, so 13 to hit.
You do realize
And he succeeds.
you do realize thunder is just a sound, right?
Yeah, but in D&D, thunder and lightning do count as two different elements.
Fine.
Yes. Anyway, so he's going to hit Aial for... Oh, max damage.
Holy shit,
Oh,
Dan.
no.
8.
Oh, even max is not that bad.
Alright, so he hits you for 8 damage. The bolt sort of thunking into your
How dare you
arm.
deal?
As if he's saying, ha-ha!
I could do it too.
Pretty much. And he also ducks down behind his half cover.
It won't save you, you know. I saw you, and you'll pay for it with your precious little bow.
You will pay for your insolence.
You hear the skeleton just kind of rattling his bones behind the wall, but he doesn't stand up.
Dan could be a perfect voice actor for the Fable series.
Anyways, now we go to the next zombie. And this one actually comes up behind Dan. And he's like, he's going to do a slam attack.
Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to your cousin over there. Can you give me a moment?
Roll persuasion?
Does it even understand what I'm saying?
Zombies technically understand all languages they do in life, but cannot speak.
He should roll persuasion to see if he can make the zombie leave him alone.
Is Dan going to get another rat?
I will go ahead and say I wouldn't bother with that.
Okay.
Alright, mostly because you do not see the zombie's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma negatives that I do. Alright, anyway, so he actually manages to hit you. And
Ow!
he's going to deal... So he basically, lifted his arms up and went ugh. And he's going to deal 2 damage.
Okay.
The zombie did minimal damage.
Let me see.
Alright. And then, it's the last zombie's turn. And at the end of this round of turns, I will go ahead and ask that you not immediately start the next one because things are going to happen.
Okay.
Alright, anyways. This zombie is going to move here.
You're gonna have fun over there, Dagmar. You've got a bunch of zombies. Dan's got a zombie and a skeleton, and I've got 2 skeletons. And then
Damn you, Jerry.
And
Where
as
are
all
you?
this is happening, something steps out from behind the cart. It's a skeleton mage!
Damn it.
And he is going to cast a spell.
Oh, he's just gonna immediately cast a spell. Fuck you, Mr. Lich! Because that's the only thing I can think of for a skeletal mage.
That is technically what his character model is, but just accept that it's a mage skeleton. It's not just a lich.
Dan, a real lich would have a challenge rating of over 20.
I am quite aware of this.
Alright, the lich rolls that, and so he's going to be added to the turn order, and he's going to put at initiative of 10.
Okay, so still after all of us at least.
Yep. Alright, so he is going to cast a spell, and it seems like he had been preparing this behind the cart, and as he casts it, a glowing light surrounds one of the zombies.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And suddenly, it grows.
Make
A
my
large
monster
size.
grow!
Yes, the skeleton mage has now cast Enlarge on the zombie.
Okay.
Have fun, Dagmar!
And then it steps back behind the cart.
Like, let's hope no one saw me.
Pretty much. So, yes, you now have a very large zombie to deal with.
I'll try my best.
Yep.
Is it back to me?
And yep, we are back at the top of the turn order.
What is the bearing in mind, like, the point of view I have towards that guy, what would his cover be considered? Would he have full cover or 3/4 or what?
From the specific cover you are at right now, I'm going to say he has full cover because he did step back fully behind it.
Okay.
Just from where you are.
You could try to run away from where you are.
Why would I do that?
Don't forget,
this guy's gonna die instantly. Like
if you were at a more direct diagonal angle, he would be at like half cover, but you're not there yet.
But I'm just saying, you could ignore the nearly dead guy to take out the mage, or you can just kill the nearly dead guy. Whatever your choice is.
I have a ridiculous plan. I want to ask if Rhino will allow it before I do it.
What?
I want to position my rifle so that the butt of it is against the side of this guy's head, and fire it at this guy so that I shoot one and have knockback hit the other.
Okay.
That sounds a bit cheatsy.
So let me just make sure I get this right. So you want to like reach around the zombie's sword and shield and put a gun butt against his head, and then also manage to shoot it to hit the other one.
Yes. I'm asking if you would allow it before I actually try it.
I'm going to allow it. There are going to be some rolls.
Fully understandable. Let's go for it. Look, guys,
right.
Ridiculous plans!
Alright. So
I am not sharpshooting this one.
let me just get my thing out here. Alright, so first we're going to get to roll for you getting your stuff into position.
Alright.
Alright. I'm going to try and get my Skype to shut up.
Just put yourself on D&D.
What type of roll would this be? Sleight of hand?
Alright, so you're going to roll sleight of hand against a roll from the skeleton that I will be deciding here and going ahead and roll. I'm going to say a dex save.
Alright, I have mine.
Alright, go ahead.
24.
Of course. Alright, you managed to get around his sword and shield and place the butt of the gun against his head. You are going to have, I'm going to say, disadvantage on your shot against the other skeleton. And are you just trying to sort of aim it from where you are, or are you like leaning your head in?
What would be the difference?
Essentially, the difference is you just trying to aim relatively based on how you see the gun is angled. versus you kind of putting, basically like leaning partially over the skeleton that you got the butt up against in order to get better aim.
If I do that second one, am I going to have to do like another roll to avoid him or whatever?
If you do that second one, I will make the roll more generous to hit the second one, but you will have to make another roll to for something the skeleton you're leaning against.
All right. Well, I'll do the thing where I like make him feel really uncomfortable because I like lean my head around and I just like I'm like necking him as I'm doing this or something.
Excuse me. Can I get a sight on this?
Okay, your shot will just have disadvantage then, and then we will have another roll afterwards.
All right. Straight shot. 25 to hit.
All right.
Yes, that was after disadvantage. That was after disadvantage. Though my better
I
roll
love
was
that
only
plus
26.
9.
Yeah. Okay. You managed to hit him. Roll for damage.
1d10 plus 5. 15.
Max damage.
Game.
Okay.
Game, please.
The skeleton crumples to pieces.
Just shatters.
Yep. All right. And now I'm going to need you to do a dex saving throw. Actually, never mind. I'm doing something. I'm gonna do something different with it.
All right, good. That roll did not count. Good. Okay, moving on.
All right. Your AC is 16, right?
Yep.
All right.
So is the skeleton gonna get like an attack of opportunity?
Pretty much.
I mean,
and he hits.
Don't we have to first do the knockback from the gun?
I'm doing them essentially at the same time, so they don't just like. So you don't just like manage to kill him before he does it, because basically with what you're doing, I feel like these happen at the same time.
Max's damage was max damage.
All right, he's going to do 5 damage to you.
Asshole. He dies now.
All right, and then I'm going to roll a 1d4 for the bludgeon damage.
Wouldn't I roll it?
No.
Okay.
And the skeleton
dies.
Slumps over against the garden wall, and his head rolls off. So let's see. That was this one and this one. Okay.
You made a nice big boner there, buddy.
Dan, maybe you can save yourself now.
Yeah, so it is Dan's turn.
All right, now that my turn's over, I just want to say thank you for moving on to AC, because I nat 1'd that dex saving throw.
Okay, well, I have a ridiculous...
Does Max want to use any of his movement while he has time?
Yeah, like I'm not done.
All right.
I thought you said we're moving on to my turn.
Rhino did. I didn't.
Well, sorry, you didn't object.
It's because everyone was talking, but now that I have finished that, and I make my dumb one-liner, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start moving up to here so that I am literally right beside this skeleton. And
Are you going to try to do it again?
No. I'm not pushing my luck. I'm just like, I have options for my attacks next time because I can shoot 3 people.
Okay.
You do that.
But yeah, that's my move.
Okay. I have my own ridiculous plan.
Please, yes.
Okay. So, what if I grab this zombie right here, the one I'm circling my arrow around, I pick him up, I carry him over to this guy, and then I just drop the zombie right on top of the skeleton. Can I do that?
Do you have...
I have a flight speed of 50.
Alright.
But Dan also has a very weak strength mod.
Yeah, and that would involve grappling, and then moving while grappling him would cut your movement in half, so you would actually not be able to get over.
You might be able to get to the other guy.
Damn it.
No, it would just be short of the other guy. The best he could do is try to drop him on the large zombie.
Face hugger!
Or maybe he could try to carry this zombie and drop him on top of the house so he's stuck up there.
Bearing in mind, this is all saying you pass the checks necessary to grapple.
True. I could play it safe and just say, fuck it, magic missile level 2 on the guy just right beside me, and he'll take 4d4 damage, or 4d4 plus 4, because I throw 3 darts plus 1 for every level above first, which this would be a level 2. So he'd take 4d4 damage plus 4, and there would be nothing he could do about it.
What's the plus 4?
Okay. Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Oh, okay, I got it then.
Yeah, so 4 darts attacking the one guy right next to me is 4d4 plus 4.
Don't you have a spell that could push this guy away?
I'd say do magic missile.
I do not. I do not have Thunder Wave prepared.
Okay. Well, just do whatever you feel is the safest. I might be able to distract the big guy.
I'd say just magic missile.
Or
actually, what if you magic missile to the guy near you and the skeleton archer?
Could Dan?
Because you can split it.
Can Dan split magic missile?
Yeah, you can split magic missile to multiple targets as long as they're all within range.
Yeah.
And I don't to think. And I don't think the zombies are going to be super strong because like they were summoned 4 at once. It seems like they're kind of cannon fodder here. At the very least, they'll do a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah, but that's...
It's 2d4 plus 2 each. Or you could just do all of it on the zombie or whatever. I'm just making a suggestion.
Alright, what? Now, this is up to you, Rhino. Could I roll all of my dice and then direct them as I see fit? Or will it be that I choose a target, I roll the die, and then that's how much damage they take?
Is there a chance to hit thing?
There is no chance to hit. It is always a hit.
Okay. I'm going to say knowing the strength of each of them will come as you cast it on this time. And so you can direct whichever strength bolt at whichever target you like.
Okay, so...
I may change it in the future, but for now, I'm going to say that.
Then I will be casting Magic Missile at level 2. So this first one is a nat 5, so we're just going to kill the skeleton right by Fiora.
And that's within the spell's range?
The spell... It should be in the spell range. It's got...
What spell range?
It's got quite a range.
What's the range?
Magic Missile is 120 feet.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're good, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so... Yeah, that is... dead.
Fiora jumps in surprise. He's like, ugh.
Alright, then...
Fiora gets some bone dust on her.
Then...
She brushes it off all cool like.
I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna throw both of these at the zombie right next to me.
Okay.
3 and 5, so I just dealt 8 damage.
Okay.
And then...
How much health does the zombie have left, or does he not get to know yet?
Hold on, I'm putting it in.
S1... Okay.
Wait, so you had 3 bolts, right?
I have 4 bolts because I cast at level 2. One hit the dead skeleton by Fiora. The other 2 just hit the zombie beside me. So I've got 1 more left.
Alright, there you go. I adjusted his health.
Alright, so that's it after 8 damage?
Yep.
Oh dear.
They're bulkier than I
yeah,
thought.
That's about a third of its health.
Yeah, so...
Skeletons are faster and can wield weapons. Zombies are hardier, but dumb.
Alright, well, this one's going to the zombie again.
That's unfortunate.
What?
I can't hear Yash anymore.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
I wasn't
I thought
speaking.
you were talking.
I just wasn't
Sorry,
speaking.
your little thing lit up like you were speaking. Okay, so we need to wait for Dan again.
No,
I hope his power didn't go out.
What do you mean wait for Dan again?
He's not in the Discord channel.
What? Oh.
Yeah, didn't you hear it just now? It went like doo-doo.
And Tim says,
But yeah.
Tim, are you here? Apparently Tim's Discord died as well.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I guess everybody leave and rejoin.
What the fuck?
It says Dan's not online anymore, so I think either his stuff crashed or or his power went out because of that rain over there.
Yeah, probably that.
Alright, technical difficulties. Let's see if we can get everybody back.
Seems like this session doesn't want to happen. Dan's back online on Discord, apparently. Oh, apparently it was just his Discord. Because Dan's still talking in the D&D thing. Hey, Dan, you there?
My Discord randomly killed itself.
Right, we got Tim back.
Dan's in the channel, but...
okay, I'm back too.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, Discord just killed itself for no reason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
committed Sudoku. I like that.
Alright, so you did 4 damage?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, a total of... Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I'm pretty sure if I tried to fly out away from the zombie, he would get an attack of opportunity.
He would.
You know what?
Those aren't definite hits, but...
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give him that chance. I'm gonna take the skies, and I'm gonna try to fly over here.
And I'll invoke the skies like an ostrich!
Alright. The zombie attempts to hit. Your AC is 13.
Correct.
The zombie hits.
Oh.
And does minimum damage, which is 2.
You're very lucky right now, Dan.
If I was lucky, he wouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, but you also have probably the worst AC I've ever seen, so...
He is a mage. He's squishy. Alright, so... is your turn complete, Dan?
Alright, let's see. I was right here. And
actually, with Dan's stats, he would not be that bad if he was a wizard monk multi-class.
Okay, with 20, that's 25 feet. 2. You know what? I'm gonna stop right over here, and that'll end my turn. Just get away from all the fighting.
All right.
Also, actually no. That's me being stupid. Yeah, it's your go, because the
other
one
guys
that went
died.
before you was dead. Yeah, the one that went before you died.
Dagmar's turn.
Okay. Do I notice any of the zombies around me wearing armor?
The zombies do not appear to be wearing armor.
Okay. So with some of my speed, I noticed this zombie that was attacking Aial, and I wish to try to attack it with my shark tooth longsword.
All right.
Total roll was 18.
You hit.
Okay. And I get to roll 2d8 for this.
Correct.
Oh, deal the damage.
Total damage, because I also am putting my strength mod in and rage mod, total damage is 14.
All right.
Oh, do it. Do it. Put him down.
The zombie is actually not put down because the zombie has undead fortitude.
What does that mean?
And the zombie now has to make a constitution saving throw to see if he actually dies. Let's see, you said you dealt 14 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to be a difficult roll for him, but let's see if he can do it. Because he has a DC of, like, your damage plus some stuff.
Okay.
He does not succeed.
So
the zombie goes down.
My shark-tooth longsword just tears right through his weakened bones and flesh.
Correct.
He goes down with a plus sign over his face. Careful, we're going to get sued by Red Cross.
I just put up a fist in joy that Dagmar killed my target.
Okay. I moved 2 squares, so I can still move I can't reach the other guy over there, but I can run back over, and I can use my new fancy new war pick on this zombie right here.
All right, and that's going to be your bonus action attack.
Yes, bonus action for the attack here.
All right, and Ronnie, do you get Do you have a thing that gives you proficiency on your offhand attack?
Yes. With doing an offhand attack, I get the attack roll is exactly the same, but I do not add a modifier to the damage, except for rage, because rage affects everything.
All right, go ahead.
Total roll is 18 again.
All right, you managed to hit this zombie.
And total damage with rage is 10 because I rolled an 8.
All right. Adjusting.
Nice hit.
Dagmar is liking his new large war pick.
There you go.
And I still have a tiny bit of movement left, and one of the benefits of being the eagle is enemies have disadvantage on opportunity of attack. So I'm just gonna run back a bit.
I like your new darting in and out fight style. It's very interesting.
It's
also,
different for a
Okay,
he gets disadvantage, and I have 16 while dual wielding.
Right. Plus the okay.
Do I have a higher base AC than you?
Disadvantage.
I think yours is the same as me.
He misses as he flails his arm at you as you jump gracefully
Yeah,
away.
stop moving away!
I mean,
most barbarians would just take the bear totem because it resists everything except psychic, but I like the bird.
I'm okay with unusual builds.
So, Tim, what's your AC, assuming no modifiers, or your very base AC?
15.
Mine's 16. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
but you're wearing armor. To upgrade my armor, I have to increase my constitution and dexterity.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay.
Mine's 13.
But keep in mind that means if I manage to max out this character, he can have a natural AC of 22.
Jeez. Okay.
It's
time for the enemies.
Yep. Let's see what this new big zombie can do.
All right. First up, it is the only remaining non-mage skeleton.
Your friends are dead.
And he is going to take a shot at the flying barbarian.
Flying barbarian? What?
Well, I'm like, it's sort of like flying because
he jumps and he has feathers.
Because I have the bird feathers on the back end of my arms.
Yeah. So your AC is 16.
Yep.
And astounded by your awesome plumage, he misses.
Astounded by your awesome plumage.
And remember, keep in mind, if I decide to, I can use dash as a bonus action at any given turn.
All right, but you did use your bonus action to actually attack that time.
Yeah, I know. With the whole dual wielder thing, I do have to make choices.
All right, and this skeleton is actually going to move here, and then end his turn.
Can he move there?
Yeah, he was here, and he went boop boop.
So I guess we'll just.
Boop,
boop, boop. You're not gonna. He's not gonna try to jump the fence.
Nah, he walked.
Okay, fair enough.
Like you guys are too fancy. I'm just gonna do it the.
I can't grow feathers.
And now the zombie by that little thing, I don't know what that is.
It's a big Zambo.
It's a broken crate of rotten fruit.
Okay, so the guy just smacked upside the head with the war pick. Gets to go.
Yep, and so he is going to come over here to attack you and be like, okay.
How dare you?
Pretty much. And he raises up his arm and slams him down on you, lightly slapping your chest.
Oh, so I guess he failed that.
Yeah, he got 15.
Just barely missed.
Yep.
He played your chest like drum, like pop 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 pop.
And I'm going to play all the reds like a xylophone.
Of course, then it's Giant Zombie's turn.
Holy shit,
and
dude!
He stomps over to come smash Dagmar.
Okay.
And so now I'm going to roll for his attack.
Okay.
Unused to his new large size, the zombie slams his hands down next to Dagmar.
Okay. Neat stuff.
Alright. And then it is Skellamage's turn.
Yeah. Dan does
And
better.
Skelemage is going to cast another spell.
Can you do anything?
What a
else?
surprise!
Skelemage casts Mirror Image. His
Oh,
form blurs, and and 3 additional copies of himself appear right next to him. The images flick and cross over each other constantly, making it almost impossible to tell which is which.
What's the angle they're at?
Like, they're at half cover to you right now. But see, the thing is, after that, the skeleton moves. Because he is smart.
I assume as a mage, he probably has.
And he moves over here behind this house.
Oh, come on. Dragging this out now.
Well, enemies have tactics too, sir.
Stalling's not a tactic.
Yes, it is.
For mages, it is.
It's a cheap-ass tactic.
You and I both know that stalling is a legitimate tactic. It brings victory.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's time for the other zombies move.
Right.
She moves over here to attack Dagmar.
Oh God.
And so she's now going to roll. She also just kind of flops against Dagmar before standing back up.
Okay. Okay.
And,
I don't think these zombies are used to undead life.
And now it's back to Fiora.
Well, I was going to try to kill that thing, but I guess not.
The enemies aren't just going to stand there.
Yeah, where would the fun in that be if they just stood around and took our... Ooh!
Let's see. What?
I think Dan is looking over his spell.
Probably. Nothing wrong with taking a moment to decide what you're going to do.
I'm not necessarily moving myself yet. I'm just checking something by... Actually, I could just do this. Oh, yeah. If I move here, which is within my movement range, I can hit him, because I have line of sight to him.
Yes.
Yep. And Max's thing makes it so 3/4 and half cover don't do anything.
Yep.
So, he still has mirror image up, right?
Correct.
So
You just make it attack like normal, and I will deal with that. Basically, I have to roll to see which one you hit.
Alright, do you determine which one is him?
No, it's a roll thing.
So
Depending on
basically-
how many, many illusions he has.
So absolutely no matter what I do, it's still... Like, I'm not being salty when I say this, I'm clarifying. So no matter what I do, no matter how I do it, there's still a chance I'll just hit an illusion and nothing matters.
If you hit an illusion, the illusion goes away.
But nothing
So it'll
matters.
give you less...
Well, no, that means your next.
It'll just give you less targets to aim at, but
Correct.
but for dealing damage to the skeleton himself, yeah, your attack is gonna do shit if it hits.
Yeah,
him.
that's what I was going for. Okay. But it doesn't act... But in terms of hitting in general, it doesn't...
If you roll to hit, and you hit, you will hit something.
But, as I was asking, it doesn't affect... It's not going to have any effect on, like, his AC or my chance of hitting something in general. It won't make the roll. It won't make the roll any harder. It just, after all is said and done, there's a chance I'll hit an illusion instead.
No, like I said, well, yes, like I said at the beginning, you just make an attack as normal.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you saying I'll deal with it doesn't mean that it's gonna fuck me over.
You asked too many questions.
I'm making sure of shit before I do something that turns out to be a waste. All right. I'm just gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna sharpshooter it.
Okay.
So I get only +4 to seeing if I hit. And I got a 16.
All right. You hit.
All right. $16 damage. Bear in mind, I get +15 to it. So that means I rolled a 1.
All right.
But still, that's 16 damage to an illusion or him.
Alright, I will now roll to see if you hit a duplicate or him. You hit a duplicate, and one of them goes away. There are now 2 duplicates in him, though you don't know which is which.
Alright.
Your odds get better the more you hit.
Yeah, I know.
Dan, save me.
Yeah, that's a lot of people Okay, a lot of people that is affecting you, but then there's also Scale Boy with his archery lessons.
Keep in mind, Dagmar hasn't actually been touched yet.
True. I
He's
mean,
been touched, but it hasn't done anything.
I guess to be fair, the rest of these enemies are melee. Though I would love to see if this large zombie could pluck you from the air.
He does get advantage on strength-based things.
Chicken wings!
I don't think it takes strength to aim at the air, Rhino.
Yeah, Endorb, I know. That's what I'm worried about.
So what is Dan gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna see how far I can fly. About 40 feet if I take the route, and then... Okay, let me see.
That was an interesting route there.
That was me being dumb.
I also, Dan, I literally can't actually see you on stream right now because I can't scroll that far to the right. But Dan is at this level, but on the far right.
Okay,
Is Dan like off screen?
On screen, on the
I'm
stream,
on the
yes.
very edge of your map.
Yeah, I can't see the right 2 spaces, the far right 2 spaces.
Alright, Dagmar?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I use a spell that has an area of effect that I cannot stop it from hitting you? It's on you, and at worst you'll take full damage. At best you'll take half.
I doubt it'll kill you.
I somewhat mind, but I'll let you do it.
All right, because
If I was a bear, I could resist this, but I don't resist magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly all the way over here, and then I'm going to use Burning Hands.
Okay.
So every creature within the 15-foot cone, which is all 3 of these.
All right.
Or all 4 of these guys.
Correct.
Everyone must make a dexterity saving throw against my magic.
Luckily, I have advantage on those.
Well, that's good.
Against your what?
You need to beat my spell DC of 13.
All right.
Okay,
I will
so I
now
just
roll for the zombies.
Okay, so I just roll the thing.
Yes.
Well, luckily I have advantage because the first one was terrible, so I got a 17.
Okay,
right.
good.
One zombie fails, giant zombie passes, and girl zombie got a nat 20.
Damn it!
Girl zombie is a badass zombie.
The huge target actually managed to save it.
Well, it only takes half damage, that's the thing. But,
Yeah.
okay, so it was a nat 20, but it was a saving throw for damage on a spell. So I'm just going to say it covers its head a bit and takes half of the damage it would have taken for just a pass.
Okay, so the total damage is 11, and I think that is rounded.
That's rounded to 5.
It's always
Okay,
rounded.
so-
No, it always. I think everything always rounds up.
I think the
No,
book.
I think with saving throws, it's rounded down if you resist any attack.
But this isn't a saving throw he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
Whenever you divide a number in the game, round down if you end up with a fraction, even if the fraction is 1/2 or greater.
Oh, okay.
See,
Okay,
I
so
round down.
always
so
round
it's
down.
5.
So I
It's always
thought it
5.
was.
So-
It's 5.
So to clarify, so that's the full damage, right?
Yeah, 11 is the full damage. So
All right, so this guy takes full.
yeah, he takes 11 damage, and he's on fire.
Yep, he is on fire.
I do believe I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Well, more than you.
Come on, there's got to be an on fire symbol somewhere.
Well, actually, is a zombie flammable?
I would assume a zombie is very flammable.
Yeah.
They do not have weakness to fire.
Okay, so I wouldn't think they're flammable. So
Not on fire.
no,
So
Any-
yes, on fire.
any
No, he.
flammable object in my 15-foot cone is set on fire. If
Okay,
a
so
zombie
it's
is not
on fire.
okay, yeah, that is correct.
So did you just set this gate on fire or this fence?
It's a
That
stone
is a
fence.
definite possible mate.
Stone fence.
Oh,
Stone fence.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Girl zombie takes
2 damage.
2
because,
damage. Yep.
Because 11 divided by 2 divided by 2, which is 5.5, then that's 2.25.
All right, and big old zombie
Takes 5
takes
damage.
5 damage. Okay.
And so do you, Tim.
Yeah.
You take 5 damage.
I took the 5. I'm still pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Uh,
By the way, did that zombie survive his saving throw?
Which one?
it
he
looks like
took
he has
11
1
damage.
HP left.
Yeah.
He does have 1 HP left.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he had 12 HP and you did 11 damage.
Damn,
Oh
dude.
my fucking god.
Well, maybe I can finish it off.
You did a lot of damage overall, though.
Can I just do a bonus action to kick it in the head to kill it?
No, because you're flying.
Perch
Well,
on.
that's perfect. My foot is perfectly aligned with its head.
Not to mention, the bonus action thing is not an empty space. You only get a bonus action if an action says you do.
Yeah, so.
Or the
Well,
DM.
I'm pretty lenient with the bonus action if you're trying to do something ridiculous, but I'm going to go ahead and say no on that, Dan.
I'm going to see if I can end it. Is it my turn? Or is Dan going to do something else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right.
Okay. So to start off, I want to save the shark tooth longsword, so I'm going to use my war pick against the nearly dead zombie to kill it.
Okay.
Total I got was 15. Does that hit?
You do hit, and so it is dead.
But it has to do the roll.
Ah, you're correct. It does. So go ahead and roll for your damage.
Okay. I roll a 8 damage.
Okay.
Actually, technically, it would be 10 because rage.
All right, 10 damage, so it has to do that for its constitution roll. The zombie fails its constitution roll and dies.
Okay, cool. Actually, you didn't put a health bar on the big zombie.
That's because I'm keeping it to myself.
Okay, that's fair enough. And I'm gonna use the shark tooth longsword on the girl zombie to try to weaken her a bit.
All right.
You're gonna put your sword in a girl?
14.
You hit.
Okay, cool. And total is 12 damage total to her.
All right.
And because I have movement and I'm still a bird, I am gonna run away over here. And I get disadvantage on any opportunities of attack.
Because I'm still a bird.
Yep. All right. Both zombies are going to try and do opportunity of attacks on you. First, we will do the girl zombie. She does not succeed.
Okay. Now what about
And
Mr. Large here?
Little Biggie.
Biggie Smalls.
Don't say it's overtime.
Also misses. But let me know, if it were for disadvantage, he would have hit you.
Being a bird is awesome, Dan.
Isn't it?
Okay, and I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. We go back to Bo Skeleton.
Yep.
He's going to sneak his way over here and take a shot at the flying man again, trying to actually get a damn hit.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while this happens. Be right back.
He manages to hit you in the back.
Ow. How much?
And checking, and you have resistance to piercing.
I have resistance to all physical damage, yes.
All right.
So just Tell
All
me
right.
whatever number it is, and I'll cut it in half.
You take 3 damage after cutting it in half.
Okay, that's fine by me.
There you are. And the skeleton is pleased with. Well, nope. The skeleton is indifferent and just kind of crouches down behind the wall to give himself full cover. And now it is.
That zombie after him died, so it's the big guy.
Yeah, I think I accidentally took out Girl Zombie.
Yep.
No, wait, no, I didn't. No, she's still down there. So.
Oh, yeah, so it's the
No.
big guy's turn.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so there's 4 guys left on the enemy team. Yeah, there is. Okay. Make sure. All right. Big zombie. Growls at losing you and goes to attack you once more.
Okay.
Rrr, he says. And Big Zombie manages to hit you with a massive slam of his arms.
Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Let's see, so he gets an extra dice. And, and putting in your resistances. It's going to deal 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. What I miss?
I got hit by the archer guy, and the big guy just hit me for 3 damage.
Ah.
Because I am resistant.
The Big Zombie kind of goes, at how much of a rock you are.
And I taunt him in giant language.
What do you
He
say?
doesn't understand giant.
Oh.
All right, and now it is Skelemage turn.
I just tell him he's no real giant.
Oh,
You used
Skelemage.
Viagra!
Skelemage is going to move over here and actually takes aim at Dagmar.
Okay.
Someone's gonna actually attack you.
See if I can get him. There we go. All right, let's take aim at Dagmar, and he's going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Imagine that.
I'm waiting for
He's
him to,
going-
I'm waiting for him to run up and just pull out a quarterstaff and smack someone upside the head.
All right, he's going to cast Ray of Sickness.
What's that do?
Well, first he has to make a ranged spell attack to actually try and hit you. Dan, spell attack bonus is generally your proficiency plus your spell attack stat modifier. Yes?
It is your spell attack bonus?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Your spell attack bonus is your proficiency plus whatever you use for casting. So if you were
Okay.
in...
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right. And unfortunately, his ray just sort of zips past you in a bubbling green laser.
Okay.
Awkward.
So, yeah, that was his turn. He's just like, damn it. And he just kind of looks at his wand.
And now it is girl zombie.
All 3 of them look at their wand.
Are you still flying, Dan?
I'm still flying.
Okay.
Girl zombie tries to jump up for you. Yeah!
Girl
Yeah.
Zombie goes to attack Dagmar more.
Okay.
Everyone loves Dagmar.
I'll say.
Girl Zombie just kind of just kind of manages to flail against Dagmar's chest again. It's
Ugh.
very manly and durable chest.
Okay. Well, Max, you can do something.
And Dorp was asking what a bubbly laser looks like, and I'm just like, a laser that bubbles.
Have you seen Bubble Beam? You've seen it.
Yeah. That's...
Well, I was more thinking like if there was a laser and then bubbles came off of the top of it.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
imagine
That's what
Beam,
Bubble
though.
Beam is.
No,
I thought Bubble Beam was a laser of bubbles.
Bubble beam is literally
It is?
just... Bubble beam is a bunch of... just a stream of bubbles.
Yeah, this is a laser and then bubbles come off it.
Alright, Fiora's gonna go over here. And... you know what? She's actually... because, like, she sees everything that's going on down here. And, real quick, Oh, actually, I have line of sight to... Do I have line of sight to the mage? Or is that thing... That box or whatever gonna block me?
Hey, Fiora?
Like...
Let me deal with the mage.
You want to deal with the mage?
Yeah, I want to deal with the mage.
I turn and shoot the Skelly Archer. Because I'm sick of his shit.
Okay.
In fact, I'm so sick of his shit that I'm going to sharpshooter him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Alright. 19.
Roll damage.
22.
He is dead.
He's definitely dead.
Your aim sucks, and so do you.
Hey, he hit him last turn.
He got me, yeah.
You were able to shoot. You were able to shoot a 7-foot-tall Goliath with a freaking bow on your second try. Good job.
Well, the zombie can tell you, hurting the Goliath is not easy.
The gigantic zombie took 3 tries to hit me.
Because he's brainless.
Okay, so you ready for this?
What you gonna do?
This.
I'm curious.
Do it. Do whatever.
It's simple. It's simple. I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile on the skeleton mage.
Oh, okay.
At level 1, I get to shoot 3 darts.
Oh.
With only 2 illusions, 1 must hit.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, the first one is for 2 damage.
Alright, I'm going to roll C here.
If the original takes damage, does it make the illusions automatically disappear?
Or it at least would then know which one's real.
For the record, the illusions do not go away if the real one is hit.
Okay.
But then Dan would know which one is real if he hit the real one.
Yeah, but I feel like he launches all the magic missiles at the same time, so I feel like to avoid metagaming, he would have to like specifically shoot all 3.
We're doing one at a time here, but he's shooting all 3 at it anyway. He said it.
All right.
Yeah,
So let's see, because there's 2. All right, and rolling. All right, you hit a duplicate and it goes away.
Aha. That leaves only 2 for the second Magic Missile for 3 damage.
All right, rolling. Nat 20. You hit a duplicate and it goes away, leaving only the mage.
Well, we're guaranteed to know which one is real.
Hey, mage, have this. 5 damage!
Of course you saved the last one for it. All right, it takes the 5 damage, and because of that, it actually has to roll. I believe it was a Constitution saving throw to maintain its concentration spell.
Yeah,
but all the illusions are gone.
A different spell, Dan. But
Right.
Remind me what it is to beat.
All right, it is
for concentration.
Okay, I'm flipping to that page.
Is
right
it just
now.
10? I think it's just 10.
No, it's a different one.
For concentration, I believe it is the higher of 10 or half of the damage you take.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so it'd be 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be the 10 with Constitution.
Yeah, it's 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
And he actually fails his Constitution save throw, and suddenly the giant zombie shrinks back to normal.
He's like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is awkward.
All right.
Do we get to see his health now?
Hold on.
I'm flying right here just to give middle fingers to the mage skeleton.
Roll 20, slowing down a bit for me. I gotta wait for it to catch up.
Okay, check streaming that time, Max.
I'll wait for it to mustard. Oh, I've got it right here. It's still going. Like, this is definitely around the time where I usually have to restart, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Basically, just whenever the streaming timer just kind of stops, that means the stream is frozen and they can hear us but can't see us.
Okay.
All right, in one moment while I adjust for the other zombie.
Also, the icon for Fiora in the turn order, like, I know it's supposed to be her, like, her sprite rotated a certain way. It really just looks like some sort of company logo. That or it looks like an upside-down ice skate. One of the two.
All right, there you go.
Okay. I will end my turn where I am. I got closer. All right, and I used up another spell.
So are you done with your turn?
Yes, I'm done with my turn.
Dagmar's turn.
Yes. Getting tired of all these zombies, he's going to make an attack with the sword at the lady zombie. Oh, nat 20.
Oh!
So that is a crit.
So, for this, I would only roll the d8 3 times, not 4 times? Or would I roll 4 times?
3.
Okay. The total damage I got is 16.
Alright. So the zombie is supposedly dead, but it gets its undead fortitude.
And
it fails.
okay, now just the guy in front of me. And I'm going to make a warping attack at him. The guy right in front of me.
Alright.
Well, that's not going to hit. I only got a 10.
You hit the zombie.
Oh, wow. Okay, these things have like no AC.
Yeah.
Overall damage is 7.
Alright.
And I am going to just back off a little bit because I can.
Opportunity attack.
He has disadvantage.
He misses.
Sweet. I love this. Why tank all the hits when you can just avoid them?
I mean, that's another way of tanking. Alright, so now it is formerly Giant Zombie's turn.
And now he's kind of just staring at me awkwardly.
Yes, because of that, he's actually going to attack you.
Did you say formally or formerly?
Formerly.
He meant to say that. It sounded like he said formally.
I have to hand in my form early.
Alright, so he's going to try and slam Fiora.
Hey,
he hits.
Not cool.
Have this beer. Slam.
Alright, he's going to deal 5 damage to you.
I think we have all those potions.
Okay.
I miss Jerry.
And then it is Skelemage's turn.
Dan, you might be in a bit of trouble.
He's going to cast a spell.
No,
Imagine
really?
Shocker.
He casts Flaming Sphere.
Oh, who does he think he is? Dormammu?
Alright, so the sphere appears.
It is spheres, you mean.
Right. And I'm just checking in the description here.
Hey, look, it's the game sphere. It's spherical.
Oh, come on, Game Spear!
Spherical!
I'm glad everyone got the reference.
I got it. I never saw the show, but I've seen enough GIFs. I deliberately avoid the show because I heard Megan is the worst character ever, and I just don't even want to deal with that bullshit.
True. Show itself is good otherwise.
I know, but that's like, I read about her character type, and it's like, that is the type of character that can literally ruin an entire show for me.
Alright, so the mage is going to direct his sphere to slam into Aial.
Come on and slam.
And what shall I do to stop this?
Alright. You must make a dexterity saving throw.
And I believe my dexterity saving throw is a 3. I am going to confirm this.
What number does he have to beat?
I will let him know if he passes or fails.
Okay. It is +3 to my dexterity saving throw.
It'll be nice when we move character sheets to roll 20 and we can just click
Probably not going to survive.
You pass your dexterity saving throw.
Ooh!
And thus you will now take half damage.
Oh.
We're going to have to use like all of our healing potions.
Alright. You take 3 fire damage.
And remember, we can also
3?
short rest.
Only 3? Oh.
It's cut in half.
Yeah, I forgot.
It was 7.
Ow.
Yes, I'm going to put this there with a assume it's like next to you.
Actually,
Alright. And then...
I have an idea of what we can do after this fight.
And then the mage goes over here.
Naturally.
Well,
Alright. So,
he's
it's
actually...
Fiora's turn.
I believe he's still close enough for you to get him, Max.
Let me check.
Yeah, but you've got a zombie that'll take an opportunity.
I don't care at this point. I will take it. Give me a moment.
Or you can try to take out the zombie, and I can dash at this guy to kill him.
I think I'd rather do it the other way around because I can do a lot of damage with the sharpshooter, and this guy doesn't have mirror image anymore.
Yeah, but also I have the shark tooth sword, and I doubt a mage has enough armor to prevent
That is
that.
true.
He does.
Oh, he does have armor?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, do what you want to do, Max.
I'll go for it.
I love how it changes from I can deal this much damage to him. I can too if he's not wearing any armor. He's wearing armor. Do what you want.
All right.
Well,
I go here.
Okay.
Opportunity of attack.
Opportunity.
Or attack of opportunity.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
Oh shoot! Did I? I totally did.
What'd you do, Dan?
He hits you.
For how much?
5 damage.
All right, I'll take it out.
I already did it.
Okay.
I accidentally closed the dock.
Just
Oh, that's
Go
easy
ahead
to
and
reopen.
back up.
Control
Yeah.
Shift T. If you hit Control Shift T, it just reopens your latest close tab. Unless it was a full window, in which case,
Nothing's happening.
Well, I guess just
get
check
it.
your internet history then.
Just grab it again. Well,
Yeah, it's not my turn yet, so I have time to look for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sharpshooter shoot the mage now. All right, Rhino.
All right.
21 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
20 damage.
That has to kill him.
How much?
20.
Rip. Mage.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And the sphere of fire goes away.
Yay!
Okay, Dan, we just got this one last guy to deal with.
Dan probably doesn't even know how because he didn't see it happen. I'm willing to bet.
He's flying. He can see it better than I can.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't been using any of my cantrips, so I'm going to use my Ray of Frost.
Yeah, even if you don't kill this guy, I can finish him off.
Okay.
I now have significantly less tabs open because I don't have to have one of them for every spell that guy knew.
Okay, now I rolled a 9
To hit,
to hit.
you hit the zombie.
Oh,
They have incredibly low AC, even less than the average human.
okay, then I roll a d8 for damage, I believe. And I
7.
deal 7 cold damage.
I don't
Yeah,
know if that's enough to drop him. Nope, not enough.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh well, it's my
The
turn.
zombie's rotten flesh freezes and hardens, pieces of it falling off.
Is Dan going to do anything else?
No, I think you've got enough to deal with him.
Okay. And now Dagmar's turn. He's going to walk up, and he is going to slash at this guy with the shark tooth longsword. And I got a 14.
You hit.
Okay, I can roll the 2d8. Overall damage is 11. I rolled very low on the 2d8.
All right. How would you like to do this? Actually,
Well,
no.
first-
Never mind. 11 and undead fortitude.
Plus, you're only supposed to do that against like bosses and stuff. Otherwise, it loses
Oh.
its charm.
Well, sometimes I just like to describe how
All
I
right.
kill it.
Unfortunately, he passed his undead fortitude save. He is still alive.
Stubborn bastard.
Ow!
I guess the
Stay
game
dead.
Game wants me to get the final kill. Apparently.
Stay dead, I shouted at him as I smashed the war pick into his skull. And that'll definitely hit. That's a
Yeah.
19. That's a 19 on the hit.
Oh, right. You get a second attack.
With bonus action, yes I do.
All right. Go ahead.
Total damage is 10.
All right. Rolls for undead fortitude. He just barely fails.
Ugh. I crack this pick right into his skull and it splits his head and I pull it out.
Always.
Yay!
And finally, the last foe drops, crumpling to the ground in a heap.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, you all win.
Woohoo!
So, I don't like magic using skeletons. Aial, if you ever become a skeleton, I'm going to kill you.
Duly noted. But
Ugh.
first I'll kill you and resurrect you for my army.
Maybe we should check
No.
out what they're packing. They seem to be doing something important.
True, but first a round of drinks for everyone. 1 health potion for everyone. I'll reach into my pack and
Wait,
give
no,
everyone
Dan, wait. We
What?
could just take a short rest.
You mind if I say something?
What?
What's up?
150 XP for everyone,
Okay.
Good to know.
except Coaly.
Yeah, sorry, Jerry, you're not here.
For the record, him not being here gave you all more XP.
I know that. But we don't have to drink the healing potions. We can just rest.
I
There's houses here.
need exactly 1,005 XP to get to my next level.
Good to know.
I need a bit more than that. I need around 900.
Isn't that less?
930 for me.
When
I
did I
don't-
get
I
more
don't-
XP than Max?
Yeah, I know why Dan got more XP and I'm still bitter about it. How did Tim get more XP?
I forget, but I'm going to assume everything's fine.
It might have been RP XP.
Probably, I do give that.
Even though I RP all the time and I don't get any.
Well, I don't know. I know I did the math correctly there.
Yeah, I think it might have actually just been from like an early fight when he was divvying up XP based on who contributed how much or something.
Oh, I think it might have been the Warg fight where I got more.
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. Yeah, Dan, you and Dan both got more that time, and then Dan got more for the wolf thing. Bullshit.
Oh yeah, he
So-
got some for making the wolves back down. Okay. I guess, do we want to check these boxes? I doubt that zombies and skeletons have much we want.
Let's look into them before we take a short rest.
Yeah, let's check them because they had to be packing them for some reason. You know, since I'm close to this one, I'll just check this one.
I want to check the bigger box. Okay.
All right. In the open box, you find neatly folded clothes.
How dare they?
The clothes thieves!
All right. In the closed crate, you find a neatly packaged lamp cushion with paper so it wouldn't break.
Who finds that?
Fiora.
Okay.
Lamp.
Well, I have a lantern and you have a lamp. Well, you have dark vision, so it doesn't help you very much.
This is pointless for me.
All right, and then within the smaller crate and the barrels, you actually find some assorted books.
Ooh, books.
Jerry would have loved this if he was here.
Books, clothes, and a lantern. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I think I know what they were planning to do. I blow on my bubble
Like
pipe.
it's not actually a lantern; it's like a table lamp.
I blow on my pipe. They were planning to use the lamp so they could read these books on how to knit new clothes.
I'm just gonna smack you with this book right now.
You amuse me.
Okay, I have 16 AC. Rolled a hit, I guess.
Are you serious about this?
What does Rhino think?
It could just be flavor text.
Yeah, I'm just
I
gonna.
was about to say, this is for comedy, not
Yeah,
actually
this is-
hitting you.
This is playful flavor text. Although, if you were at low enough health, I would do it.
So if he could kill you with it, he'd do it.
I casually point my pistol at you and say bang.
If you two are going to bang, let me be out of the way first.
Oh, wow.
Look, I know about
Just
the
put-
birds and the bees, but that doesn't mean I'm interested in them.
I
You know
decided
about
to go.
the birds and the barbarians.
I decided to go inside the house.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna see if there's anything that catches my eye in the stuffs.
Inside the house,
I
you
loot
see the
bodies.
telltale scratches of little bony fingers having been rooting around, but it doesn't seem like they've been actually wrecking anything. And instead, things like drawers are open, cabinets are open, and things seem to have just been taken out.
What if they were all movers and we just accidentally killed them?
Zombie movers.
I loot bodies.
Not to mention
by the
that-
way.
They attacked us first.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the story we'll stick to when the guards roll up.
When the zombie guards show up.
Halt! Stop right there, criminal scum!
I loot all the bodies because
Alright,
Wow, I rolled a nat 1 for perception.
Okay, Dan, you find nothing else new. In fact, you think you could have sworn there was more before.
And I guess once Max is done doing his, he'll inspect this house.
Looting, you find 10 gold total among their ragged assets.
So not even the mage had anything? Like a wand?
He has a wand, but it's sort of a rotting wand, and his hand is still clenching it pretty damn tightly.
I'll pry it out of his bony-ass hand.
My one.
Okay.
You have gauntlets.
Roll a strength check.
Alright, my strength
I'm all.
plus 2. 4.
The hand defies you and doesn't let up.
I break the hand off and I just carry the hand carrying the wand.
Break the hand off what? The arm?
Yeah.
Which is not attached?
Oh, then
So
I
it
just carry the hand that's carrying the wand and I bring it to Aial and I'm like, here, you deal with it.
Okay.
I gotta hand it to you.
Can I just smack him with it?
Flavor text.
Pa!
I shoot him in the face. Flavor
You
text.
take 0.1 necrotic damage.
I shoot him in the face. It's flavor text.
Come on now, Yash.
Look, if you don't like my puns, fine. I'm just gonna go over here. I sulk in this corner.
Alright. You crouch down in what may have been the pig pen.
I sulk in this corner because this is a regular field.
Can I can I go inside the house and investigate?
Yeah, that's fine. What are you specifically looking for?
Just want to see if there's anything worth taking in any of the drawers or whatnot.
Oh, okay. Looking around, you notice that the vast majority of the drawers are empty. Things that are left include like various scraps of paper, a couple of spoons, basically little things that people wouldn't mind leaving behind.
What is this, the room?
Okay. Is there a bed anywhere?
Going upstairs, you do notice there is one bed. It appears to be a child's bed,
Damn it.
and it appears to be a little bit old.
This is barely big enough for pillow.
It does have a pillow.
I'm saying the bed is barely big enough to be a pillow for a Goliath. Okay, so nothing really worth taking then?
Unless you want to take like the roof or something, that's pretty intact.
I'm gonna just walk out.
I want to take the roof.
Okay, so the books we had. So the books I found. What books were they?
General knowledge books.
Okay.
A couple of self-help ones.
So about 3-4 books. Just
Yeah,
standard.
let's say like 4 books. Yeah.
Okay, so from here, do we want to move on
Self-help
forward, or do we want to take like a short rest to heal up?
Let it
Rest.
be known, the sun is past the horizon at this point, and it is getting dark.
We might just want to use this as a camping site.
I'd say
Yeah.
long rest. Let's stay inside the house maybe, just because it's a little bit of shelter.
Yeah, we'll go into the house.
Can I roll to see if I can sleep comfortably in the tiny bed?
Roll dexterity.
Oh, I'm good at that.
It's like contorting yourself. I assume that would be dexterity.
20, not nat.
Yeah, you sleep fine.
Perfect. And it's a long rest? Well, bearing in mind, I actually just meditate, so I'm just claiming the bed for the fuck of it. I don't sleep. That's the best part. Alright.
Alright, well, I'll take first watch. I guess Dagmar will take second watch. And then Fiora will finish up the watch.
Yeah. That's an awesome thing about the sleep thing, is that just like when it's watch, you guys only need 2 hours each, and I just take the rest.
Pretty much.
So you all just kind of hang out in the house?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Who took second watch?
I think me.
Yeah, I said Dagmar takes second watch.
All right, Dagmar, roll perception.
Oh dear. Natural 20.
All right. Give me 1 second as I clean up the bodies.
I've yet to score a nat 20 when doing damage.
You don't really have weapons that roll 20s when doing damage.
I mean, I've yet to roll a 20 when I'm attacking something.
You did a crit earlier.
Did I?
Yeah,
you crit it.
On the zombie girl. That was my first crit in combat.
Yep.
And you didn't even think about it.
All right, so
Kinda forgot.
as you sit in the little room, you guys have staying on watch to make sure no one comes in. Your ears perk up as you hear something outside.
Hmm.
To your very trained ears, your natural 20 ears, you can identify it as the sounds of bones clacking together and mounds of flesh moving.
Uh-oh.
That does not sound good.
However, actually, I'm going to go ahead and ask, would you like to move to the window to look or something?
Yes, I would like to look outside.
All right. You go to look outside, and you see that the enemies you defeated before are reassembling themselves.
Oh dear.
It's like the name of the campaign.
Yeah, something like that. And anyway, the skeletons sort of pop their heads back on. The zombies' joints snap back into place, and they all just sort of shuffle on together as if they're communicating, except no sound comes from them as they just sort of stare at each other.
Okay.
After a moment, you hear a light dragging from behind you and turn just in time to see the skeleton hand that was in Aial's bag just sort of walk its way down the stairs and out the door.
Can I stop it from going outside?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Anyway, so it Sood rejoins with the skeleton mage, and he kind of looks at his hand, kind of grips his wand a bit, and then nods. And then as one, the unit of zombies go over to the crates you guys saw earlier, make sure the tops are on right, and then just start carrying them off into the night.
Did I take the lantern?
I don't know. It's not a lantern, it's a lamp.
Well,
I assume we took
I don't
everything.
give a crap. Did I take it?
I assume we took everything.
You
Well,
took
I wrote
the random clothes.
Well, I took the random books.
Yeah, you took some of the books. You left some because you rolled nat 1 on perception to see more things. I don't know whether Fiora took the lamp, and from what I remember, Dagmar did not take the clothes.
Sure, I take the lamp.
I
Okay,
did
you
not
took the
grab
lamp.
any clothes because they were yours.
Anyways, you see them carry the things a little bit until they get to the downed cart that the mage was hiding behind earlier. They flip it over onto its wheels, put the things in the back, and then use the cart as they walk off, not seeming to pay you guys any mind, or at least not even knowing that you're in the house.
Okay then.
Did they just forget we just kicked their ass left and
Well,
right?
they don't know if we're in here. Maybe they think we just left.
Except I had one of their hands in my bag.
To be fair, hands
hand-
don't have eyes.
Yeah, a hand doesn't really know much.
So yeah, that happened during the night.
Okay.
And then morning came.
All right, before we continue, restarting stream.
Okay,
Okay.
I figured. I wonder was that was